EntrepRadio Online.
2020 was the year we all looked forward to. It's the start of a new decade. It's the year of perfect vision. Or so we thought. And then the pandemic happened. Now, 2020 has become the year that ushered in the new normal. But in spite of that, here in Creative Voices, we believe it's still the perfect year for your voice to be heard. This is Creative Voices 2020. Bigger, bolder, better. And yet still and always the home of the best Filipino voice-over artists. We provide a pool of hundreds of voice profiles. Male or female, young or mature, calm or energetic. In English, Tagalog, and other Philippine dialects.
Tuloy ang kwento. Padayon ang istorya.
Ituloy ti istorya.
Telestoria continua.
Isundo may istorya.
Padagos lang ang satuyang istorya.
Padayon ang imo nga sugilanon.
Tuloy ang kwento.
An online platform for selecting, booking, and obtaining the perfect voiceover for your commercial, movie, corporate video, e-learning, telephone system, etc. You name it, we voice it. State-of-the-art recording studio, equipment, and software for a guaranteed crisp and clear audio quality. Online workshops on voice acting, home studio setup, and audio editing. We have produced over 2,000 graduates from VoiceWorks, our popular voice acting workshop since 2005. And the pandemic is no reason to stop. Vision 2025 to be the leading national network of young Filipino voice artists and creative voices. Mission to provide developmental opportunities and platform that empower young Filipino voice artists in every corner of the Philippines to use their voices to promote positive social change. Adapt, adopt, adept. We create a culture of giving, sharing, loving, and caring. And disrupt the culture of selfishness, greediness, and ungratefulness. We give every unheard and aspiring Filipino voice artist an opportunity to rise above the noise and be heard. Be part of the new normal created by Creative Voices 2020. Join Certified Voice Artist Program. Creative Voices 2020 Vision 2025. Creative Voices Productions. www.youtube.com/thevoicemaster. #VoiceFromHome. Dahil basta boses, creative voices.
Hello mga ka-entreps! Naghahanap ka ba ng negosyong sisimulan? This Sunday, June 6 at 2 p.m. on EntrepRadio Online. Let's talk about laundry business. This is May Panganiban of Laundry Setup PH. Laundry business ay isa sa mga essential na negosyo, lalo na sa panahong ito. Ano-ano nga ba ang impormasyon, detalye, na dapat ninyong alamin bago kayo pumasok sa negosyong ito? Magkano ang investment o puhunan? Ano-ano ang mga requirements na dapat asikasuhin bago magbukas ng laundry shop? At higit sa lahat, magkano ang kikitain sa laundry business? Let us help you build your future laundry shop. 2 p.m. tomorrow, bukas na po, on VG8 Radio at EntrepRadio Online FB page. Join us!
EntrepRadio Online. EntrepRadio Online. EntrepRadio Online.
Hear the voices of greatness on the World Wide Web. VG8 Radio, the voices of greatness.
Narito na ang inyong bagong magiging Sunday afternoon habit sa VG8 Radio. 2 oras ng inspiration, motivation at empowerment sa makabagong paaralan ng buhay sa online world.
EntrepRadio Online.
Invest early in life and be an entrepreneur. Ito ang susi sa inyong tagumpay. Matuto ng mga tips, techniques at best practices sa pagsisimula ng negosyo.
EntrepRadio Online.
Magandang hapon mga ka-entreps! Welcome back sa atin, no? Narito na ang programa para sa makabagong Filipino entrepreneur. Makakasama niyo kami tuwing Linggo, 2:00 hanggang 4:00 ng hapon para sa usapang punong-puno ng kaalaman sa pagsisimula ng inyong pangkabuhayan.
Welcome back sa atin, partner. Welcome back sa ating mga viewers na talagang nakapagpahinga tayo ng 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Nag-rest ang show for 2 weeks and we're back. At ito na nga, we are back to inspire greatness, excellence, and success in every Filipino entrepreneur. Dahil dito sa EntrepRadio, may puso ang pagnenegosyo. Kaya Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, isang maganda at maaraw na hapon sa inyong lahat mga ka-entreps. Hatid namin sa inyong 2 oras ng information, motivation, inspiration at empowerment para sa ating makabagong Filipino entrepreneurs. Guys, welcome back to EntrepRadio Online Season 4. This is the voice of Filipino.
The voice of Filipino entrepreneurs. Yan ang break.
Ayan. So make sure to like and follow the page. It's EntrepRadio Online page. Sorry. To see more informative content about entrepreneurship, which is made specially for Filipinos. Kaya like and follow na mga ka-entreps.
So yun, no, partner. Kamusta naman ang 2 weeks vacation natin? Anong ginawa mo?
Ha?
Alamin natin.
Alamin natin. Nagpahinga, partner. Nagpahinga. Nagpalakas. Ayan, kasi I was down with some illness, ganyan. So for 2 weeks, actually, ang galing nga ng timing kasi kapag season break, nagkasakit ako. So I don't know whether it's because it's season break kaya ako nagkasakit. So ayun.
Ganon talaga yung katawan pag nasanay na, no? Every week may show tayo tapos biglang nawala for 2 weeks. Talagang alam ng body natin kung kailan magpapahinga. Ayun, no? So, yun. By the way, no, mga ka-entreps, ang ating guests, no, from our last episode ng Season 3 was the owner of KT's, no, si Miss Catherine Del Rosario. And of course, ang ating master magician / voice artist / food rescue advocate na si Mac Florendo. So guys, kung gusto niyo mapanood yan, just visit our last episode, no, Season 3. So welcome to the first episode of Season 4 with our guest for today. No? Kung napanood niyo yung trailer, marami kayong matututunan tungkol sa bagong negosyo.
Oo, and alam mo partner, I still cannot believe na we're on Season 4 now. Alam mo yan, we started almost a year ago. And alam mo, parang when we started, parang we don't even know where the show is going. We just know that we want to do the show. Tapos, look at the show now. It's on Season 4. And we are going to have our anniversary next month. Diba? So, ang galing.
Right. Anniversary. Mag-1 year na po tayo mga ka-entreps. And hello to Miss Karen De Guilla. Sabi niya, welcome back. Ang masasabi ko lang dyan, it's good to be back. Diba? I mean, 2 weeks din tong hindi natin ginagawa.
Oo. And parang parang hindi masana yung katawan mo na walang ginagawa every Sunday kasi parang you were used to doing it eh.
Oo nga eh. Sabi ko, ano bang gagawin ko ngayon sa free time na to? Tapos na yung CVAP natin. So, hindi ko na alam anong gagawin ko pag biglang may free time, no?
Oo.
Speaking of CVAP,
yes.
Batch 7 is still currently ongoing. That's batch 7, no? And our batch 8 is now open, mga ka-entreps. Kung gusto nyo sumali, no, sa Certified Voice Artist Program, Bisitahin nyo lang po ang certifiedvoiceartist.com. Ang batch 8 ay magsisimula na po sa July 10. Of course,
July
mentored
10.
by... Yes, yan. Talaga ang palapit na, no? In about a month's time, no? Of course, this is mentored by the one and only voice master of the Philippines, Pocholo de Leon Gonzalez, no? So, sali na yung mga merong voice artistry na hindi mailabas-labas. Dito nyo makikita kung paano may develop, paano mapalaki, paano mapagaling palalo.
Oo, and like I always say, no, it's not just for voice artists. It's something that we actually should, kahit ano pang work mo, you need this. Kasi it's communication skills eh. Alam mo yun, it's very important to whatever kind of job that you're doing or whatever business that you are doing. Kasi you always talk to people, diba? And communication is very important. And alam mo, partner, true story, hindi ko alam, may mga nagtatanong sa akin, kailan daw mag-start ang batch 8? Hindi ko pa sila nababalikan. Ayun, pwede ko na silang balikan. July 10 and registration is open. Meron akong mga friends from Singapore who are asking me kailan mag-start. Ayan, so pwede ko na silang replyan. Yun,
reserve your slots now. Kasi limited slots lang yan, no? Hanggang mga 500 people lang ang kaya niyan per batch.
At least, diba, 500. Ang dami nun. Ang daming voice artist nun after 1 month. So, yun. Pero partner, this week, this Sunday, this episode, kasi nga we're back after 2 weeks of hiatus. Ayan, ngayon, this week, meron tayong very, very essential na guest. Yung topic natin today is very essential. If we're talking about business, di ba, syempre, may food, merong mga healthcare that's essential. And this topic that we're going to talk about is very essential then. So if you're thinking of starting a business, this might be a good idea, diba?
Definitely. And also, i-plug na rin po natin yung mga, so aside from pahinga na ginawa namin ng last 2 weeks, nagsimula na rin po yung bagong segment, bagong show po na spin-off from EntrepRadio Online. It's called Entrep Academy. Second week na po nila. Second episode na po. Entrep Academy naman po. Yan naman po ang marami tayo dito mga Entrep professors na tinatawag na magtuturo sa inyo kung paano gawin ang mga bagay-bagay tungkol sa pagnenegosyo. Nandyan po ang topics natin. Mga digital world, fashion and beauty, the mystique, agriculture, food industry, and of course, entertainment and voice artistry.
Yes. And mind you, partner, no, we are calling them Entrep professors because they really are experts in their field. Kaya may mga subjects tayo specific yung subjects natin. And yung mga kinuha natin talagang host for every subject, they know what they're going to be talking about because that's their industry. Ganun siya. And yung Entrep Academy, it's a more in-depth kind of discussing the business. Kasi tayo, on EntrepRadio, we talk about the business, like an overview of the business and how more on the journey, more on the success story ng ating mga guests, on how they started and all. Pero Entrep Academy is actually an in-depth, diba? If you really want to learn about the business, you should watch Entrep Academy.
And aside from Entrep Academy, ongoing pa rin po yung first spin-off show po natin, which is Entrepinoy World. Sama na rin natin, partner.
Yes, of course. Ang Entrepinoy World, talagang hindi lang to pang Pilipinas, it's so international. Kapag nanood ka ng Entrepinoy, you will see Filipinos saying, I'm from Ohio. Hi, I'm watching from Bahamas. Diba? Sobrang international.
And kasi dito sa Entrepinoy World, ini-interview naman po natin mga kababayan natin na nagtayo din ng sarili nilang negosyo sa ibang bansa at saka ano ba yung mga kailangan gawin, ano yung mga batas na kailangan sundin habang nasa ibang bansa ka, di ba? Parang mahirap yun kung wala kang alam tapos at least dito, alam mo ano yung mga contact numbers, sino yung mga kailangan kausapin, and maririnig mo rin yung kwento ng mga kanegosyo or mga fellow entrepreneurs na nasa ibang bansa.
And what's so great about this show, partner, alam mo, it's not your typical business show eh. They have center stage Diba? Entablado.
Exactly.
Oo. So they have
So
the
hindi lang
entertainers from the
hindi lang
Filipino entertainers.
entrepreneurs.
Yes. Filipino entertainers from entertainers. Entertainers. No, confused na ako sa entrepreneurship. So yung mga entertainers nating Filipino from different parts of the world, talagang, hay nako, nakikita mo talaga kung gaano ka world class ang talent ng mga Filipinos pagdating sa singing at saka sa music.
Yes, alam mo naman tayo mga Pinoy, mahilig dyan. And let's do the COVID
Sample,
updates, no?
sample partner.
Sample. Jump ball. So, COVID update natin. As of today, the data is based on yesterday, no? June 5, no? We have 1,262,273 total nationwide cases. Ang nadagdag po kahapon is 6,955. And for a total of 59,543 active cases. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, partner, for reading that part.
Yes. Alam ko naman na taghirap tayo sa numbers.
Ayan. So, partner, eto na nga. We are going to start na. And we are going to call out our Mr. Entrepreneur, right?
Yes, of course. So, guys, no? Before anything else, we would like to encourage you to interact with us by asking your questions and putting them in the comments section, no? So just type away mga ka-entreps and stay with us, no? For a possible chance to win an enterprise. So yun, let's call on our Mr. Entrepedia. Is he ready?
EntrepRadio Online.
Hello. Am I ready?
Mr. Steven Chase. Yes, you're here. Hello.
My poster popped up a little late, but that's all right. Season 4, guys. Welcome back. Miss Faith and Sir Renee, how are you guys?
We're great. Ikaw,
You're
kamusta?
good. I am fine. Also, great days sa inyo mga ka-entreps. This is Mr. Entrepedia. And I'm back with a new set of informative and useful tips, especially for our fellow entrepreneurs, our Entrepedia. Now, what is Entrepedia? I'm sure you all know at this point, but let me jog your memory a little bit. So, Entrepedia, it's a collection of information or data that is useful and helpful to the modern entrepreneur, or sa Tagalog, ito po ay mga koleksyon ng impormasyon o data na nakakatulong o kapaki-pakinabang sa mga makabagong negosyante.
And Chase, we will be giving all those tips all throughout the show. So,
Indeed.
yeah, so after towards the end of the show, we will ask for those tips if they were able to list it down. And if they were able to, they will stand the chance to win some prizes from EntrepRadio Online.
Definitely, Miss Faith. Thank you so much. All right, so let's proceed. Customer satisfaction. Now, for years, guys, has been a less of a concept and more of an event. You gave a customer a product or service, they paid you money, and everyone was satisfied with the result. And yet, for the past few decades, it has morphed into something broader, more fluid, and much more elusive. Today, marketers and business owners generally define customer satisfaction as a measurement of how well a product or service meets up to, or rather surpasses, the customer's expectations. Now, this modern concept of customer satisfaction first emerged as a core consideration of marketing in the 1950s, but over the decades, it has steadily grown in importance before reaching its current peak. So, arguably, the sharpest incline in the importance of customer satisfaction occurred when social media became mainstream. Nowadays, customers will post, share, or tweet their satisfaction or dissatisfaction regarding any product or service, and it has the potential to directly affect your business. Customers these days are incredibly savvy. You can use targeted marketing tactics and reach out to them in unique ways, but if you cannot deliver, they will not stick around. So that's why we're going to start off this season's Entrepedia Tips with 3 ways to improve your customer satisfaction. So, Entrepedia tip number 1. Listen to your customers. Now, in order to give customers what they want, you have to know what they want. Customers are more vocal than ever. They are more likely to notice the bad bits of a product or service and speak negatively about their experience. This is something that affects both a business and a brand. Paying attention to how customers respond to your service or product can help provide insight into how your customers want their services or products to be, opening new avenues for your business to explore and expand into. And that was our first Entrepedia tip. Listen to your customers. Yes?
Ayun, no? Very enlightening, no? Lalo na sa panahon ngayon, no? Kasi online na tayo eh. So,
Definitely.
medyo mas mahirap na gawin ang customer service kasi wala na tayong face-to-face, no? So, I guess, hindi, sige, unahin ka na natin, Chase. What's your take on customer service ba? How do we do this? How do we listen?
Right. So, I'm sure all of us know listening is a very important skill when it comes to simply communicating with people. So, to simply listen to your customers, what they have to say. There's simple feedback, those little feedback sheets that they ask for sometimes. You ask rather for the customers, or those little sheets. Every single one of those is vital for a business to identify, to have, so that they know how to service their customers better. And it allows the business to easily understand their needs. So any form of communication from them must be noticed, from their the most simplest complaint to the biggest, say, foul up that the business has incurred upon the customer. You have to take those into account and listen to every single bit of how the customer responded to those events. And sometimes, as you listen to your customers, each one of them, although they may have their own unique takes on this, sometimes there are some patterns across all these people that you can make use of. So a lot of it really revolves around you as a business owner to pay attention to how the customers respond, the comments that they leave, the ratings that they give out to us. As business owners, you have to keep track of those and pay attention to what, like, certain trends or anything that would help you identify what it is you're lacking or what it is you're good at. That way, it'll help you guide where your business has to go. So that's my take on that.
Nice. Ano sa Tagalog yun, Chase?
Sa Tagalog, nakalimutan ko na. Why do you do this to me every single season?
Of course, we want you to feel at home at family, diba?
I
so
am at home,
yun,
guys. Thank you, guys.
Oo,
Partner,
one season, diba? One season ng, isang buong season na natin kasama si Chase.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yes.
And everybody just loves his voice. Lalo na mga like hands.
Oo nga. Ikaw, partner, anong take mo dito?
Ako siguro, well, on the other side naman, just to balance things off, na parang, kasi everybody, everything you put on social media is gonna stay on social media for like forever, diba? So let's be a little more siguro responsible dun sa mga comments and reviews natin sa mga companies, kasi mamaya baka trip lang. I don't know kung actually yung issue dun sa Jollibee, I'm not very sure what happened there. Pero nakikita ko yung mga meme ni Jollibee na ang lungkot-lungkot niya. And I feel sad. Nakita mo yun? Do you know about that?
Yeah.
That issue, yung kay Jollibee. Nakikita ko yung mga meme na si Jollibee na dun sa may doctor and he's sad, ganyan. Nalulungkot talaga ako. Kasi si Jollibee yun eh.
Ang masaklap nga dito sa Jollibee kasi 'di ba nag-open na sila ng mga stores sa New York, sa iba-ibang places, buong worldwide na. Tapos yun nga, marami nga nagsasabi na regarding this incident, no, may mga feedback na from mga mismong fryers from Jollibee, yung mga dating cook, no? Parang sinasabi nila na imposible mangyari kasi nga step by step may taga-batter, meron taga-ganito, may taga-ganyan. So it's impossible para mangyari yon. But so what they're saying is, it's not that they're denying na nangyari. Nangyari na eh. But they're saying that it couldn't have been an accident is what they're saying. So kumbaga parang siya, sadya talaga. Parang sabotahe ang nangyari, no? Which is kind of sad. Ang laki ng Jollibee tapos diba? Ang mahal-mahal pala ng tuwalya sa kanila. In any case.
Pero ayun, I really still can't get over it. Ang lungkot-lungkot ko for Jollibee. Kasi alam mo, like, di ba you said, there are Jollibees all over the world. And if you're working abroad, like I was, pag malungkot ako, I would go to Jollibee. Alam mo yon, parang ano siya eh, pag kunwari, pag Sunday, pupunta akong Jollibee, or alam mo yun, parang gano'n, parang naging tradition kasi. So, looking at Jollibee that sad on social media, nalulungkot ako. Ayun.
And napulot na siya ng mga international news networks, no? Nabablog na rin siya, yung mga nagko-comment, mga galing ibang bansa na rin na sinasabi, yung Jollibee pala, ganito, ganyan. But I guess, diba, may process talaga yan eh. So you just have to think, no? Paano nangyari, paano umabot sa customer na ganon yung natanggap niya. Siguro, ang sa akin naman, ang take ko dito would be, yun na nga, you have to listen to your customers. Importante yan kasi hindi ka naman lagi nakatutok sa negosyo mo. The only way you're gonna get feedback from them is, by listening to your customers. So pag may sinabi silang, oops, medyo tagilid tong, let's just say, delivery nyo o yung product nyo medyo sira-sira na pagdating dito. So, ano nangyari? From your place to your customers, you have to find out, no? And listening to your customers' feedbacks is one of these steps, no? Very important siya. Never forget about customers' feedbacks. So, yun. That's my take on it. And ano na tayo, partner? Shall we proceed to our first guest for today? No, so Chase, dito ka na muna. Huwag ka nang aalis. Kasama ka namin ngayon habang ini-interview po natin ang ating guest. Partner, go ahead.
Yes, okay. Ito, excited talaga ako sa topic natin today, partner. Kasi this was something that I really wanted to do. Alam mo yun, when I was working abroad, there was one vacation that I was in the Philippines, tapos kahit vacation ko, nag-apply ako, nag-seminar ako for laundry business kasi I wanted to open one. Yun. Pero, for some reason, kasi syempre, mahirap iwan ang negosyo kapag magsisimula pa lang. So, hindi ko na siya tinuloy kasi I had to go back. So, ayan. Kaya ngayon, yung mga questions nyo about laundry business, sasagutin lahat natin yan today dahil kasama natin ang expert sa pagtatayo ng laundry business. Ayan. Formerly, she worked in the shipping manning industry as a travel manager for 13 years. She has 7 years in the laundry business as owner of a one-stop shop laundry, MRP Laundry Lane, and dry cleaning services located at Santa Ana, Manila. And she's now the managing director of MRP Laundry Setup PH, an LG commercial machine sub-dealer, supplier, installer, and trainer for aspiring laundry owners who need assistance in putting up their own laundry business.
Indeed. Also, to add to that, she is the secretary of the Board of Trustees in the United Philippine Laundry Association Incorporated, or UPLA, a non-profit organization that aims to connect laundry shop owners, operators, and other laundry industry partners to professionalize the laundry industry through education and standardization.
Tulak natin, baka
mag-start. Practices. So let us all welcome Miss May V. Panganiban.
Ayan. Welcome, Miss May.
Hello.
Hi, Miss May. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Welcome po to EntrepRadio Online.
Hello, good afternoon po sa inyo, Sir Rene, Miss Faith, Sir Steven. Thank you for inviting us today.
Teka, parang nag-feedback po, Miss May. Sandali, Ayan. Parang dumodoble po yung sound natin. So, Miss May, I'm sure yung mga viewers po natin ngayon talagang nadala po dun sa teaser video nyo, tungkol dito sa laundry business. Paano nga ba natin gagawin ang laundry business? Ano po yung mga shinare nyo? Ano yung mga kailangan gawin? Ano yung mga kailangan asikasuhin? Ano yung magkanong kapital? Anong kita? Yan po sasagutin natin ngayon, mga ka-entreps. Mag-comment lang po kayo kung may katanungan kayo kasi mamaya meron pong short presentation po si Miss May para sa inyong lahat para makita nyo kung paano ginagawa. Pero before we get to that, Miss May, could you tell us something about yourself? Paano po ba kayo nagsimula sa negosyo? Ano po ba yung negosyo na ginagawa natin ngayon?
how I started laundry business. I've worked in the corporate world for 13 years. So when I finally decided to leave the work, nag-isip ako, ano ba magandang negosyo? Kasi itong nakuha ko or back pay ko from my last job, ito na yung puhunan so baka mawala. So before I left the company, I am already searching and scouting for a small business that I want to pick up. And then, matagal ko na iniisip to, so sabi ko, ituloy ko na. Kasi palagi ako may problema sa damit namin. I am a working mom before, my husband also works. So sabi ko, wala talaga naglalaba for us na maayos. So I always bring my laundry sa laundry shops. Kaya lang, ang problema ko noon sa mga laundries, it's either nawawala, or kulang, or nag-iiba yung kulay. So that's my always problem every time I go to laundry. So kaya ko naisipan mag-put up ng sarili kong laundry shop. So really after I left the corporate world, I look for a place for my laundry, and then that's where I started na maging labandera with the help of my husband.
Ano po, partner, nung nasa Singapore ako, lagi ko sinasabi yan, pag tinatanong lang ako, anong gagawin pag uwi mo ng Pilipinas? Maglalabandera. Kasi gusto ko talaga. Gusto kong magtinda, tsaka gusto kong maglabada. Gusto ko mag-start ng business, ng laundry business talaga. Kaya na-excite ako rin dito si Miss May.
Kala ko, pagbalik mo ng Pilipinas, partner, gusto mo magmukbang.
Well, that too.
At least, priorities. So, yun. So, Miss May, ano po bang, eto pala, i-share natin sa ating mga viewers, no? Ano ba yung itsura ng isang laundry shop na ginagawa niyo? Ito po, Miss May, can you tell us something about Laundry Lane?
Okay. Yung Laundry Lane started 7 years ago. Ito yung shop namin mismo sa Santa Ana, Manila. Before it started, sir, 2 set lang yan. So, nung nag-umpisa kami, hindi pa usong laundry, self-service laundry. Kasi when I was attending different seminars, hindi dinidiscuss sa seminar kung paano mag-put up ng self-service laundry. It's always the full-service laundry o yung iwan yung labada and then kukunin ng customer. So during that time, full service ang setup namin. I started 2 sets kasi budget ko pang 2 sets lang eh. Hindi ko pa alam kung matiklik ba or hindi. So testing the water. And then few years, when nag-click yung aming 2 sets, and then I started offering self-service sa area namin, mas mas gusto pala ng mga tao yung sila yung pupunta sa laundry at maglalaba. Bukod sa mura, meron, kukuha nila agad. Hindi sila mag-atay ng ilang araw bagong nasuot ang damit. So, few years later, we started to add more machines, increase the number of washers, increase the number of dryers, hanggang sa maging 16 units siya or 8 units.
Yun.
May anong difference ng kunwari? Kasi nga, nung nag-start akong mag-try mag-aral about laundry business, ang tinuturo sa amin noon, full service. Hindi pa yung pero nagsimula na akong makakita ng mga self-service na na laundry shops. Pero bakit kaya nag-click ang mga self-service laundry shop?
Okay. Unang-una, yung turnaround time. Pag iniwan mo sa isang traditional laundry shop o yung full-service laundry, noon, ang labada mo makukuha mo or yung damit mo makukuha mo in 4, minsan 7 days after. So, as compared sa self-service, pagpunta mo doon sa laundry, ikaw mismo mag-handle ng laundry mo eh. You just have to pay a certain amount of the machine kasi rentahan mo yung machine nila. So you pay the load for the washer and dryer and you do your own laundry. At saka nasa sayo kung gusto mong paghalo damit mo or hindi. Sa full service, lalo na pag ang isang laundry shop ay kulang ang machine, pinaghahalo niya ang one customer to another. So we call it mixing. And that's not really good kasi doon nagkakaroon ng problema sa naghahalo ang damit sa isang customer, may nawawala, kulang ng pares ng medyas, naging 3 ang medyas. So yung mga ganun ang nagiging problem. At the same time, yung dati kong uniform na puti, nagiging puti. Kasi nga, hinahalo ang light to dark colors in one load. Nagiging puti. So, self-service, bukod sa mura, madali mo makukuha ang labada mo and at your own way of loading your laundry. Pati, sabon mo. Kung ayaw mo sabihin ng sabon ng laundry shop, bring your own soap. Pwede rin. So, you have a choice. And then, hindi ka na magsasampay. Talagang magsampay. Kung sa isasampay mo, kung may araw, ulan, problema kung umuulan, malas. Kung walang ulan, okay. Kaya alam kung wala kang sampayan, nasa condo ka, wala kang area for laundry room, you have no choice but either to send it to a laundry shop or you go to the laundry. Self-service pa rin. Paano kung konti lang damit mo? You're working in a certain area na 3 araw lang dala mong gamit. Walk-in laundry or self-service laundry is better for you. At the same time, pag pumunta ka doon sa isang laundry shop, makakapili ka pa kung anong type of load ang gusto mo gawin sa damit mo. Kung gusto mo delicate, o gusto mo ng hot or ng warm. Iba kasi laundry, nag-o-offer ng warm. May nag-o-offer ng hot. And then, there, it's very much convenient pag meron kang nagpa-self-service ka. Both kung ang laundry shop may self-service at kung ang customer pwede magpunta sa shop mo, mag-self-service, there's an option. May oras or wala, pwedeng tanggapin ng laundry shop yan.
I see. Kaya pala. Kasi ngayon makikita mo yung mga laundry shop, yung mga self-service na laundry shop, may pila sa labas eh. Dun sa dito sa area namin, may pila sa labas. Maghihintay talaga sila ng turn nila. So, patok talaga pala ang self-service laundry.
Miss Faith, pag ang inyong laundry shop dyan ay may pila sa labas, ibig sabihin malaki ang market at konti lang ang may laundry shop. So, magandang maglagay ng laundry shop dyan.
Ayun na nga.
Kailangan agawin, no?
Hindi agawin, sir, wag ganon. But you also offer laundry service dahil hindi ka kinakaya ng isa. Dahil sabihin, punong-puno ang kanyang shop. So, might as well, pwede niyo tabihan.
Oo, diba?
Support kayong dalawa.
Competition is good.
Yes.
Okay. Also, Miss May, by the way, you did mention this was a family business, no?
Yes,
so, what are the contributions and roles of the family here in your business? How do they actively contribute?
Okay. So, nakaisip na ako ng negosyo after my corporate world, sinama ko ang asawa ko. Usually, mga lalaki, walang pakialam sa labada yan. Pero no choice siya ito. Magsimula tayo ng ganitong business dahil wala na tayong ibang other means. Ito kasi yung other business namin doon is for closing na rin. So, sige, ito na lang. So, dalawa kami ng husband ko. When we started our shop, hindi kagad kami kumuha ng tao. Kami dalawa ang tao. Ako, tsaka siya, labandera. Nasa counter ako, siya, nasa likuran. Taga-tiklop, tinuro ako yung magtiklop. Marunong din yan mag-load. Kasi syempre, ang una mong iisipin, pag nagbukas ka ng negosyo, bawas ng expenses. So, kaysa sa kumuha agad ako ng tao ko, ay ako tumaog. Ako tsaka husband ko. Para hindi kagad kami makakadagdag sa expense na papatauhin namin. At saka gusto kong malaman, paano ba talaga itong laundry business from the bottom? So, I started being a labandera.
Yes.
Hands-on kami pareho ng asawa ko.
Oo.
Ganun pala yun.
Oo, that was why talaga, Miss May, I told myself, hindi kayang i-start yung negosyo nang wala ka. Diba? Kasi parang nobody would really take care of your business, would really love your business as much as you would. Kasi diba, kahit kumuha ka pa ng tao na, pwede naman siguro kumuha ng pagkakatiwalaan, pero iba pa rin pag ikaw yung nandun. Lalo na personal dapat na parang kailangan ikaw yung mag-fold. Gusto mong matuto, diba? Gusto mong makikita kung paano sila mag-fold, paano sila mag-load. Alam mo yun. So, dapat talaga, yun, katulad ng ginawa po ninyo, ni Hubby, si Hubby ang nagpo-fold, nakakatawa. 'Di ba? Sobrang personal.
Ganun talaga. So, meron din naman kami kinuha na tao, pero hindi pa pwede rin na wala kami doon kasi it's the start of the business eh. Andyan lahat ng birth pains. So, nung nag-uumpisa talaga ang negosyo namin, halos from opening to closing, nandyan ako. Tinulugan na rin namin yung shop namin dahil na ng time ngayon, nangangapa kami. So, gusto ko magandang tiklop, maganda ang pack. Ayoko nakarinig ng complain.
Tama. Miss May, aside from this, kunyari, ano pa po yung nadaanan yung mga, let's just say, mga problems or struggles sa pagtatayo, sa pagpapatakbo ng laundry shop? And paano niyo po siya na-solve?
Okay. Nung nagsimula kami, ang inisip ko kagad, dito namin kukunin ang buong income. So kapag pala kayo nagtayo ng negosyo, huwag lang isa. Or dapat meron kang backup. So halimbawa, kung ang asawa mo nag-put up ng business, yung isang mong asawa, dapat meron niyang either work pa or meron niyang other business para mag-a-assist silang dalawa. Lalo na pag yung bagong negosyo, hindi naman agad mag-click. Meron tayo tinatawag na break-even point, which, when you say break-even, yung lahat na kinukuha ng expenses sa negosyo, not out from your own pocket, dun na dapat sa kinikita ng negosyo. Since hindi pa kaya agad yon, dapat may taga-support. So, dapat hindi agad purely mag-focus on one business, dapat meron palaging backup. So, struggles. Number one, pag ma-market ng shop namin. Ang una ko kasing focus noon, it's not the quality pa ng aming labada. It's more on the ambience at theme, yung maganda sa mata. Kaya mamaya pag pinakita ko sa inyo, iba itsura ng laundry shop namin noon as compared ngayon. Kasi gusto ko, nung nag-umpisa ako, dapat maganda ang machine ko. Ano ba itong mga machine na nakikita ko hindi bubuksan sa harapan at malaki ang mga load. Hindi katulad ng mga machine sa bahay na top load. Ayaw ko yan. Sabi ko, dapat maganda para ma-attract ang customer. They go to my shop at pagkatiwalaan ako na, malinis ang shop ko, may aircon pa. So, may isang customer sabi, saan ka naman nakikita ang laundry shop? Naka-aircon na, may double lock pa, may doorbell pa, napaka-safe and secure. Ano bang mawawala dito? It's May. Sabi ko, palagi kasi kami nasa loob. So, sa counter, walang tao. Dahil nagtitiklop, naglo-load ka rin sa lang. Counter ko, reception area. So, pwede pa nga mag-antay doon or mag-wait yung customer while we do the laundry. So, ganyan. Yung investment, dapat hindi mo isagad. Dapat may matira. Kung ito ang investment mo or capital investment sa isang negosyo, magtira ka kasi meron pang along the way na dapat mong gagastusin, especially sa working expense mo or operating expense na hindi kagad makukuha doon sa iyong business itself. So that's a struggle. Yung paghanap ng customer, pag-market, yan. Isa yan sa mga struggle. Nagpa-flyers kami, nag-leafleting, buti na lang may fan page na noon. So karamihan ng mga customers ko, mas nakikilala kami through fan page. Talagang pinopromote namin ng fan page noon. And then when I do my promotion or promo, hindi lang ilang araw, months. Kasi hindi ka naman agad makikita ng customer mo eh. So pag dumating yung customer doon, tapos na-promo nyo, 1 week lang ako maglaba. Mami. So, ang ginawa natin, naman, tinagalan namin kasi may ibang customer na every after 2 weeks, every week maglaba, pero bultuhan yun. Maramihan, ikunin nila. Pagpunta doon, lahat ng machine namin sakot nila. So, kaya nga naman, sige, tagalan natin ang promo para naman mas ma-enjoy na lalo ng mga suki namin pabalik-balik sa amin.
Yun. Okay. Partner, may question ka?
Oo, Miss May, when did you realize na, gusto ko magnegosyo? Is it from young ba? Na parang, meron ka ba talagang entrepreneurial bloodline? Ganyan.
Wala. When I realized I need to start my own business, when I left the corporate world, Kasi di ba tayo, pag nagtrabaho tayo sa isang kumpanya, wala namang kasiguraduhan, kahit regular ka. All of a sudden, akala mo importante ka, sunod, hindi na. Kasi it changes, it evolves, there's a lot of improvements na nangyayari. So, yun na nangyayari sa akin. I realized na, naku, kailangan may backup plan. So, saka talaga ako nag-isip na pag natapos ako dito sa trabaho ko, I need, or me and my husband need to find a way. Paano pa ba kami kikita na meron kami backup na bukod sa meron siya small business at meron din ako pagsabayin namin. Para itong bago namin itatayo, hindi mahirapan, lalo na mga sa expenses involved. So yun, because nawalan ako ng isang work, kaya I have to find another way paano kami kikitang mag-asawa with the help of my husband. Meron kasi siya, so kailangan ko siya tulungan din. Hindi pa pwedeng ako wala, siya meron. Sanay kami, dalawa kami meron, tapos ako mawawalan. So, dyan nag-start ang aking laundry journey.
Doon nagsimula ang pagiging labandera ni Miss May.
Doon nagsimula ang pagiging labandera. Graduate ng tourism, pero labandera ang focus ko ngayon.
Oo.
So Miss May, go after all through that. We've been wondering dito. So, like, who influenced you to like proceed with this venture in yours as
Meron bang nag-influence or
like was there a major influence in your life that parang ito yung napili yung entrepreneurial venture? Ganun?
Okay. Yung shop namin ngayon, palagi kami nakaka-receive ng good feedbacks, lalo na sa mga customer na, ang ganda naman ng shop mo. Kailan ba kami pwedeng dyan? Katulad sa abroad, din sila yung naglalaba. So doon namin naisipan ng husband ko, bakit nga ba hindi natin i-offer ito na parang self-service? Dahil talagang daming gustong kalikutin yung machine namin. Machine namin kasi naka-display. Talagang dinisplay ko yon just to let all the customer na itong machine na ginagamit ko, dyan lalaban damit nyo, magandang kalalabasan yan. So sila nahikayat magpindot doon, hawakan, labhan. Sabi ko, sige na nga, i-open natin to for self-service kasi mukhang dito gusto nila. So ngayon, nung nakikita maraming pumipila dahil dadalawa lang ang machine namin, may mga nagtatanong, paano ba magputak ng negosyong ganyan? Mukhang okay, saan mo makuha yan? So for each time na may magtatanong ng gano'n, sabi ko, pambira. Gusto kong, kami na lang kaya mag-assist sa inyo mag-putak. Total, we have the experience and we know already how to do it. And so that's, lalo kaming nainganyo ng asawa ko na, why don't we offer naman those looking to put up their own laundry assistance on how to put up or set up their own laundry shop. So kaya naging sub-dealer kami ng LG, we train, nagkaroon kami ng technical team na tinitrain. My husband became very hands-on doon sa technical side. So pagdating doon sa laundry setup PH, I do the sales and marketing. He does the technical side. Pagdating sa installation, problema sa mga technical matter ng machine, siya ang kausap. So kaya dyan lalo namin pinagtibay ang aming focus dito sa laundry business.
Oo. Ayan, yun nga dyan nga tayo excited, partner, din sa part na magtuturo si Miss May actually.
Yes,
Parang she does consultation for those who would want to be, soon to be, laundry business owners. And today, bibigyan niya tayo ng konting mga tips. Yung mga tinuturo niya na may bayad, ngayon ibibigay niya sa atin ng libre. Diba? Sa mga viewers ng EntrepRadio, libre tayong tuturuan ni Miss May paano magsimula ng laundry business.
Alright, let's see it.
Are you ready, Miss May?
Yes.
Sige. Let's
you. Yun. PowerPoint.
Okay, so do I start now or?
Yeah, sige, go ahead, Miss May.
Anytime po. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I can start now. Okay, ito yung kanina ko ina-explain. So, this is what our laundry shop looks like. We started 7 years ago, 2014, based on 2 sets of laundry. This is the old model actually of LG laundry machine. So, ito yon entrance and then dalawa lang. So, inopen namin sa self-service, hindi uubra na dalawa lang ang set pag self-service kasi ang average load ng isang customer na nagpapa-walk na nag-walk-in for self-service, usually dalawa. Hiwalay ang puti, hiwalay ang dikolor. Minsan, pag may comforter, hiwalay din yan. Ang mga blankets, bedsheets, hiwalay din. So what we did, as the years go by, nakaipon kami, nagdagdag kami ng mga machines. Until up to present na meron na kaming 8 sets of machines or 8 sets of washers and 8 sets of dryers. So ganito na ngayon ang present na itsura ng shop namin and open na siya. Hindi ko na pina-aircon kasi sa isang self-service laundry, mas maganda yung open dahil labas-pasok ang mga tao. Lalo na before the pandemic, ang mga nanay, mga kapatid, mga tatay, may dalang bata yan. So habang nagpapalabas sila, kasama din nila ang bata sa laundry namin. Okay. This is MRP Textile Care. Ito yung aming company that assists, we are the sub-dealer of LG commercial machines. We are a laundry supplier, installer, and trainer. Ang MRP Laundry Setup is our brand name. So, dito kami kilala sa MRP Laundry Setup kasi ito yung merong fan page kami. So, for each time na meron...
Sandali
Yes?
I think you have to click on
hindi na lumilipat yung slides.
Oo, you have to click on the slide para
I did.
makita siya.
Hindi niya nakikita.
Ayan.
Yan.
Haba.
Yan na lang pa. Okay.
Okay, so I have to go back there. All right. So this one is our brand name, MRP Laundry Setup PH. Ang mother company is MRP Textile Care Co. Ang palagi namin ginagamit is Laundry Setup PH kasi mas dito kami nakilala. Lalo na doon sa fan page namin. Okay, we are also a member of United Philippine Laundry Association. This association is very, very new. And yours truly is one of the board of trustees. I am the secretary of UPLA. So, this is very new. Like, before the pandemic, marami kami mga road shows na ginaganap. We go to different areas, calling different laundry owners and aspiring laundry owners or yung mga gusto palang magsimula. Invite them to a talk. Like this year, we had already 2 webinars. So let me know if my screen is not changing. Okay, 2 webinars.
Okay.
So like this one, we have here the Value Your Garment. We have a speaker that we invited from Singapore, and it's all about everything that you need to know about fabrics. So ito, ang kinaganda nito is yung mga may existing laundry na paano pa makaka-improve ang laundry nila. So yan, nag-invite kami ng speaker. Here naman, Kalabada Wash Up Kamustahan, meron din to every quarter. So now we are on our second quarter. Actually, this June, we have an upcoming event for our second Kalabada Wash Up. And our invited guest there is from DTI. DTI Division Chief, NCRO Area 3, which is Miss Elma T. Viray. That will be held on June 23, Wednesday. It's around 9 a.m. And the topic, it's about DTI programs and service for laundry operators. So, magandang topic siya para sa mga existing and gusto pala mag-put up ng laundry. Anong kailangan nilang malaman to apply for the permits? And dito ang aming guest. So, watch out for our promotion this coming week para maantabay nila kung kailan kami mag-open ng slot for registration. We also do our monthly meetings sa BOT. These are my other Board of Trustees members. This one is Mr. Rohel Tapang from Mr. Lava Lava, Mr. Leo Estilio from Skin Wash, si Mr. Greg Mota. Kasama po namin lahat sila, mga laundry owners and affiliates din sila ng UPLA. Okay, now let's go to permits. Short run lang. Para dun sa mga nagtatanong, ano nga ba mga permits at requirements na kailangan kong gawin or i-apply bago ako makapagsimula ng negosyo? Number 1, dapat kailangan meron ka ng maisip na business name. So, ang business name, ina-apply yan either sa DTI or SEC. If it's sole proprietor, you apply through DTI. If it's a corporation or partnership, if yung name mo more than one, doon ka na sa SEC. Kasi either corporate yan or partnership. Now, sa sole proprietor, meron tayo tinatawag na BMBE o yung Barangay Micro Business Enterprise. Dito, income tax exempted ka tsaka no required minimum wage pag dito mo in-apply ang iyong business name. So once you have the DTI or SEC permit, you go to the nearest barangay of the location of your shop. Apply for a barangay certificate. Dahil ang DTI or SEC plus barangay clearance, yan ang dalawang kailangang requirements in order to apply for your mayor's permit or business permit. So, dalhin yung dalawang yon, yung 1 and 2, and then go to the nearest city hall of your area, apply na for your business permit. Now, once ang business permit is ma-process or on-process, pwede nyo na rin isabay ang inyong BIR registration. Ito yung resibo para sa inyong small business. So, BIR, once meron ng BIR, yung sanitary permit at saka fire and safety inspection clearance, usually sila yung nagpupunta mismo doon sa laundry shop to check bago kayo mabigyan ng permit ng sanitary and then to check din ng fire and safety kung okay ba to, safe ba, walang magiging problema later on pag nag-operate ng business. So lahat itong requirements na to usually takes about 30 to 60 days to process. And budget probably around 20 to 40,000. Depende kung gaano kapabilis ang paglakad or kung sino pa ang mga dapat ninyong hinga ng assistance to process your permits. Kasi iba kumukuha ng mga bookkeepers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My next slide is on, looking for an ideal location or your target market for your laundry shop. So, pag naghahanap ka ng isang lokasyon, ano-ano mga ba dapat mong i-take note? What I'm going to show you are the sample of our projects that we have put up para you have an idea saan ba or ano ba dapat ang lokasyon na ideal for your laundry. So here, we have in Bulacan. In Bulacan, itong shop na to is bahay dati. Pinapaupahan nila. Since na-realize nila...
Miss May, pa-click nung slide. Yan, okay. Bulacan. Okay.
Alright.
Wow.
Since ang bahay nila is pinaparentahan, the couple changed their house for rent into a laundry shop. Ang kanilang location is nasa loob ng subdivision. So, ang market nila is doon pa lang sa loob ng subdivision. The subdivision is big kasi it's in St. Francis subdivision ni Kawayan, Bulacan. Pag lumabas ng gate ng subdivision, nandoon lahat ng competitors. So, ang ginawa nilang mag-asawa, pandemic, para makatipid sa expenses sa rental ng space, kinonvert nila ang bahay nila into a laundry shop. So ngayon, ang kanilang siniservice yung doon mismo sa loob ng subdivision. So you see, hindi kailangan palaging nasa commercial area ang inyong laundry. Dito sa Pasig, this one is a commercial area. But ang kanyang market is right in front of her kasi ang tapat nun is the Sorrento Oasis Condo. So mga high-rise condo ang kanyang market. Paglabas ng gate, kita kagad ang shop niya. In her case naman, budget niya 3 sets lang. Yun lang kaya ng budget niya. So sa amin, depende sa budget mo is the setup of your laundry. So itong shop niya, when we go to a certain location to do the site inspection, we will advise you, itong lugar mo, ma'am, kasya dyan 10 or 5. Kung ang budget mo 3, we provide provision. When we say provision, yun yung i-ready na installation sa likod. Para pagka later on, you want to add more machines na lang bibilin mo, isasalpak na lang dyan, ready to go na or ready to operate. And this blank space here, yan yung tinatawag namin provision. So in short, this area can accommodate 5 sets, but since 3 sets lang ang start niya, may 2 siyang ready na to install kapag meron na siyang additional machine. Here in Calamba, Laguna, ito own din niya. Ang maganda dito, corner lot siya. At in 1 kilometer radius, walang laundry shop. walang competitor. So market niya is the whole area doon, at the same time tabi ng pilahan ng tricycle. So it's very, very ideal. And ang kinaganda nito, 2020 model ng LG commercial machine, meron siyang 15 kilos capacity. So meron siyang 10 kilos capacity, meron siyang 15 kilos na ino-offer sa kanyang mga customer. Right. So here naman in Davao, we also have projects in Davao. Itong Go Laundry na to, in a span of 1 year, they were able to put up 3 branches. So sila naman family business ito. Kaya mabilis ang pag-branch, at the same time, ginamit lang nila isang name, business name, para madali kagad silang makilala. So, iba-ibang pamilya yan, nag-branch na lang para Go Laundry, madaling tandaan. May Go Laundry sa ganito may Go Laundry sa ganyan. Ganyan ang style ng family nila. Ito naman is a 2 business type. It's a laundry cafe. So, itong sa Davao City na to, pagpasok ng entrance, labahan. Pag pumunta ka sa dulo, inuman na. So, in short, may cafeteria. So, while naglalaba, nag-aantay ka para kang hindi, pag nakakagutom minsan, nakakauhaw, pwede ka nilang iserve ng food. So, yan ang kanilang type of business. So, ganitong business, if you are going to add another business, 2 application yan ng permit. So, iba yung business permit for laundry. If you have cafeteria, that's another business name or another business permit. Here is the same thing. In General Santos, ang kanilang namang style, dental clinic. So, habang nagpapabunot ng ngipin, naglalaba na. So, ito naman, ngayon, nasa second branch na sila.
Okay yung idea na yun.
May idea, di ba? Habang, di ba, isalang mo muna marumi mong damit, tapos saka ka magpabunot. Pagkatapos bunutan, ready ng damit mo, go home. So this one is an exclusive laundry naman. O bakit siya exclusive? This particular client of ours, meron silang building that offers dormitories. So ang kanilang kinikater is their tenants. Sa baba ng kanilang building, actually dito medyo maliit, andyan ang kanilang exclusive laundry only for the exclusive use of their tenants. So, ibig sabihin, ang kanilang service fee for laundry, kasama na doon sa kanilang upa. The same thing here in Makati. Here in Makati, this is an exclusive laundry as well. It's a private laundry. Ito ang negosyo nila is a micro business, micro condo business and properties. Marami silang properties sa Makati and BGC area. Ngayon, ang style nila, ganun din. Ang complaint kasi ng mga tenants, saan ba may malapit na laundry dito? Saan ba na may nagpapa-service and dry cleaning and whatever? So they decided, magpo-provide na nga lang kami ng laundry for them. So the idea is the same. They have in one of their properties, they put up a small laundry area there. So meron silang 6 na laundry machines. Lahat ng palibot ng kanilang wall, puro shelves. Kasi marami nga itong property na ito. So, ibig sabihin, per building, per property, lahat yan kinikater nila ng laundry. So, meron lang silang scheduling and then ito, may training to. Magandang pagkakatrain namin sa kanila. It's because dapat may maganda at maayos silang flow pagdating sa sinong pipikapin, saan babalik, para hindi nalilito, hindi pabalik-balik ang mga delivery vehicles nila. So this one is also in Makati. Ito namang isa is kooperatiba. Ang kooperatiba na to sa Binangonan, Rizal, meron silang existing business which is water station. Tapos nagpapautang sila sa mga tao doon. Ang problema naman doon, nasa bundok sila. Bundok kasi burul-burul So nasa bundok sila, pag maglalaba mga tao, they have to go down pa kasi nandun sa main road ang mga laundry shops. So they decided, bakit hindi tayo maglagay ng laundry shop, ng laundry service dito? Kaya ang market nila mismo, yung nandun pa lang sa kanilang burol, bago bumaba, kuha na nila. At the same time, meron silang water station Ang water station, nagde-deliver yan bawat pinto ng bahay. So, madali nilang na-market ang kanilang laundry shop. Pwede silang pag-pick up or pag-deliver ng tubig, sabay ang labada.
Magandang combination yun.
Magandang combination. Okay, now let's go to equipment. Ano nga ba dapat ang magandang equipment o laundry machine na inyong gagamitin for a startup business? So here, iba-iba ang laundry machines. Now here, it's a front-load laundry. Sa laundry business, ideally, ang magandang gamitin na machine ay yung front-load. When we say front-load, yung ang bukas ng pinto paharap. Pag sinabi nating top load, ito yung bukas ng pinto pataas. At ito yung common sa mga residential o yung mga sa mall. Pag bumili ka, top load madalas. So bakit front load machine? Any brand basta front load. But here, I'm showing you LG commercial laundry machine. So bakit front load? Front load kasi tipid sa tubig. Tipid sa kuryente, it's because inverter, and at the same time, usually ang mga commercial laundry, malalaki ang capacity as compared sa mga residential machines. Meron tayong 10 kilos capacity, what we call Onyx Giant C-Max, at meron tayong 15 kilos capacity, or yung Onyx Titan Max. Bakit natin sinabing tipid siya sa tubig? Ang drum ng LG commercial machine is tilted, or medyo nakaganyan. Pag pumasok ang tubig, hindi kailangan punuin ang buong drum. As compared sa top load, di ba, pag naglaba tayo sa top load, kailangan puno ang tubig up to the rim.
Kailangan lubog talaga.
Lubog ang damit, or else hindi nalalaban yung taas kasi ikot lang naman ng ikot yung kaganon. Ang ating front load sa LG, tilted siya. It only requires half full ng water. So, konti lang na tubig ang kailangan. But once the machine starts to rotate, nababasa lahat ng damit kasi tilted nga siya. So, yung nasa ibabaw, nasa harapan, pupunta sa ilalim, and it rotates. Kaya siya tipid sa tubig. So, itong mga ganitong quality ng machines are also inverters. And ang kinaganda niyan, 2021, naglabas ang LG ng 15 kilos capacity stackable. Pag sinabing stackable, magkapatong. Ang problema natin kasi pag naghahanap ng location, space. So ito, magkapatong, space saver siya. Hindi mo kailangan ng sobrang laking lugar para mag-set up ng malalaking capacity ng machine. Right. So let's go now to investment. Here, I'll show you a sample of our package rates. Magkano nga ba ang dapat mong i-invest sa laundry? If you want a combination of 10 kilos and 15 kilos capacity, we have what we call the combo package. Now, lahat ng nasa left, yan yung 15 kilos capacity. Lahat ng nasa right, yan yung 10 kilos capacity. If you're planning, say, to put up 5 set ng machine, sa amin, ang 5 set is 1:4 what we call it. Ibig sabihin, may isang 15 kilos na capacity at may 4 na 10 kilos capacity. Magkano yun? 1,170,000. So, ano ang inclusions ng package na to? Inclusions, installation of the machine. When we say installation, water supply, electrical supply, gas line, exhaust ducting sa taas, at pati ang basic carpentry and paint job. So pag sinabing basic carpentry and paint job, merong counter table, folding table, merong mga shelves, at saka pati yung housing, machine housing. And included na rin dyan yung paint job ng loob ng shop. So in short, complete na siya. Ang iisipin mo na lang, focus mo na lang is how to manage your shop at saka yung mga accessories ng shop which is not included in the package. Along with this package, included din ang 2 years warranty on LG plus ang technical labor namin kasama yan sa warranty. Also, meron kaming ino-offer na preventive maintenance of the machine. So, in 1 year, we will visit your place every 4 months to check as well and to general clean your machine. Tapos kung merong mga problema, i-diagnose na rin natin. So,
libre na po yun.
Kasama yun in 1 year.
Wow.
And if you want to extend it, if you still want our service para sa pag-check-up, preventive maintenance, there's just an additional fee. Depende if you want it monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, or yearly. So, add-on lang siya. Okay. Now, I'll just show you a video of what our installation looks like sa likuran. This video is from the Makati Micro Condo Hotel that we have set up. Can you hear the sound?
Ay, nasa kabilang slide po yata.
Did you hear the
Wala pong
background?
video. Wala pong video, Miss May.
Okay. Sige.
Sige, try niyo daw po ulit.
How about that? Nakikita na?
Nakikita pero wala pong audio. I-play
There's
niyo
no
daw yung
audio?
video kaya. Try niyo
Yeah.
daw.
I did. I
Ay?
played.
Hindi po siya gumagalaw dito sa screen.
The video is not moving.
Oo.
Oh, really?
Parang si Chase yata to kailangan itulak.
Really? So it's frozen?
Baka po yung anong tawag nito? Baka kasi sa PowerPoint. Ayan, i-click niyo daw po yung play button dyan.
From here?
Ayan, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, ganyan ang itsura niya sa likuran. And then, usually this takes about, depende kung installation lang, madali lang yan. Pero kung with the whole combination with the carpentry and paint job, usually takes 15 to 21 working days on any scope of work. I'll further show you naman a video of our hands-on training. So pagdating sa training, the training is from opening to closing of your shop. We will teach you how to properly load the detergents, kung paano i-operate ang machine, how to load, what to load, kung paano pindutin pag may mga errors, yung common errors, we'll teach you. Even the technical assistance pagdating sa mga folding to, packaging, and then ito naman is kung anong ilo-look after sa likod pag nagkaroon lang ng problema, but very minimal. It's from opening to closing. So proper folding, proper packing, itemizing, kasama sa training namin.
Pati troubleshooting kasama.
Troubleshooting is because kapag operational ng isang laundry and ang problema is pipindutin lang pala yung isang button doon para hindi na maantala or tumigil ang operation ng isang machine. Para antayin pa yung technical team namin, over the phone, madaling bigyan ng instruction. Kaya normally, during training, we require na sana yung owner, meron siyang isang technical staff na pwede namin turuan para if in case magkaroon ng problema ang shop, over the phone matuturo namin kasi tinuro na namin sa kanya, Sir, punta kang ulit sa ganito, pa-check na kung ano yung nakikita mo, pabasa nga sa amin. Mas mabilis. Alam niyo na pag sinabi, Sir, paki-check naman itong banda sa area na to. Gumagana ba or hindi? Pag hindi, sige, Sir, pindutin niyo lang yan. Mas madali ang instruction at hindi mas mag-waste yung oras ng operation ng isang machine kaysa sa pupunta agad yung technical, kaysa sa i-schedule pa namin yung punta ng staff. Lalo na kung madali lang or mild lang ang error. So, this last video is what it looks like kapag kinukuha sa amin ang complete setup. Ito yung aming 1:4 package. This one is in Calamba, Laguna. Ito folding area niya. And then, counter area niya. Kasama dyan yung mga shelves. This one is a 15 kilos capacity and a 10 kilos capacity. Isang 15 kg, tatlong 10 kilos capacity. And meron pa siyang isang provision for another machine. So, ang ibig sabihin, 5 sets ang area na yon na aming nilatag for that laundry shop. Ito waiting area para sa mga nag-aantay ng kanilang laundry. Here. Now, let's go to financial projection. So, ito na. Magkano ba ang investment at magkano ang kikitain sa negosyong ito? Can you see my slide?
Yes po.
Okay. So, capital investment muna tayo. Here, we suggested 5 sets. Kaya ang nakapackage dito is yung 5 sets na pinakita ko sa kanina. Ito yung 1,170,000. The other one here is the with system. Itong isa may system. So let's assume na nag-avail din ng system yung client. So itong capital investment ito, kasama system, magkanong refurbishment and furniture, let's say 100,000. Ang signage niya, nagpapanaflex niya or what type of signage, it's also included. We peg it at 10,000. Laundry supplies, basket, receipts, wall clocks, electric fans. Sa laundry, ang gas natin is operated by an LPG gas. So, required namin dalawa man lang cylinder ng 50 kg gas tank dapat meron para yung isa working, yung isa standby. Now, 50 kg gas tank, that's about 5,000 sa dalawa. Detergent, depende sa detergent brand na kukunin ninyo. Laundry plastic, whenever you pack it, at para doon sa mga, meron kasi mga customer na bumibili ng laundry bags. So, kasama yan. Opening promo, pag nag-open kayo ng mga expenses, so ito, kasama sa investment yung mga flyers, card streamers, and then, uniform ng staff. Dito, ang rental is nakapeg sa 2 months advance, 2 months deposit at 20,000 per month. Kaya siya naka 80,000 dito. And then, other miscellaneous contingency. So, in all, put doon sa package namin ng 1.170 million, the rest of the things that you need to, put in your laundry, it's 1,464,300 capital investment for 5 sets. Now, in an operation, we suggested nga 5 sets. So, for example, ang assumption natin, meron tayong isang 15 kg at meron tayong 10 or 4 na 10 kilos capacity. Ang inyong service is self-service as well as drop-off service. Working hours, 12 hours a day or 7 days a week. Kasi kaya ako ito ina-explain para i-compute natin ng cost of it, working expense. So ito ang scenario. May 5 machine, self-service drop-off, 12 hours ang operation ng shop, 7 days a week. So hindi nagko-close. Halimbawa lang, sa isang araw, meron ka lang 5 load per machine at saka 5 drop-off. And you have 2 staffs, 2 manpower. Isa sa counter, isa yung nagde-deliver, pero dapat sila hands-on, pareho silang operator. Meaning, marunong mag-load, marunong mag-tiklop, marunong mag-pack. So, ito ngayon ang projected sales. For example, ang
Miss May pa, next slide
let's
po.
see again. What happened? Anyway, sorry
projected sales. Ayan, kita na.
Projected sales. I'm so sorry for this interruption palagi. Okay, let's just assume na isang wash and isang dry ay 70-70. This is actually the going rate in Metro Manila, particularly sa shop namin, sa MRP Laundry Lane. So, ang isang load sa amin ng 10 kilos is 70-70, that's 140 per wash and dry. Self-service yon. Kung Titan yan, or yung 15 kilos, 120 sa wash, 120 sa dry, that's 240 kilos. Kasi 15 kilos capacity, 12 kilos ang kayang i-load niyan. Now, kung ipapadrop off nila sa amin, ang additional service fee is 30 pesos pagka Giant C. Pag Titan C, 50 pesos. So in short, sa drop off, meron tayong 170 per load at 290 per load. Sa Giant C, for example, sa isang araw, meron lang kayong 5 load per machine. So that means 140 times 5 loads, meron tayong 700 pesos per set. Since may 4 kayo niyan na 10 kilos capacity, meron kang 2,800 a day. Now, for example, meron nag-drop off na 3. So, sa drop off na 3, nagkaroon ka pa ng additional na 90 pesos kasi 3 nag-drop off, 30 times 3. So, in short, sa Giant C mo na machine, meron kang 20 loads per day. Sa Titan C naman, halimbawa, may 5 lang din nag-load. So, 240 times 5, that's 1,200 a day. And then, meron kang 2, for example, na drop-off. Sa drop-off ng ating Titan C, it's 50 pesos per drop-off. So, that's 100. Ang total nitong Titan C at Giant C, tigli 5 load a day, that's 25 loads a day. So sa 25 loads a day at meron kang 5 drop-off, pwede kang kumita ng 4,190 a day. So in a month, you can hit 125,700 gross sales. So in a year, pwede kang kumita ng 1.5, 1,508,400. So this is just a projected sales. Now, what are the overhead expense? Can you see? No.
Yan. Okay, kita na po.
Overhead expense. Pag sinabing overhead expense, ano mga expenses sa laundry? First is your working expense. Pag sinabing working expense, ito yung manpower. We assume 10,000 per laborer. So since may 2 kayong tao, that's 20,000 a month. Sa electricity, kung yun ay 25 loads lang a day at saka yung 5 loads na drop-off, that's about 4,590 a month. Sa water, same thing. Tipid din sa tubig. That's about 3,681 a month. Sa LPG, about 9,300. Mas mahal ang gas, pero kasi mas tipid pa rin yan kung ang dryer mo ay gas-operated kesa sa electric dryer. Total expenses, 37,571.56. Now, ano ang fixed expense doon? Yung rental, 20,000 a month. Kung meron kayong pa-Wi-Fi, telephone, about 1.5. Insurance, 200 a month. Ito yung na-apply to sa LGU or depende sa insurance company. General expense niyo, whatever that is, we peg it at 1,000. Total fixed expense is 22,700. In short, pag pinagsamang working and fixed, monthly mo dapat meron kang expenses na around 60,000. So magkano kinita natin kanina? 125,700 gross. Now we deduct the working and the fixed expense na 60,000. Your net take-home pay for a 5 sets machine is about 65,500 or 65,421.28. In an annual, pwede kang kumita ng almost 800,000. Now here, it's a depreciation value. Later, I'll discuss further doon sa ROI. Kasi ang equipment natin, nagde-depreciate yan, pati mga installations and fixtures. Okay, here is the net expense load. For the net expense load, nawala. Yun. Magkano lumalabas ngayon ang net expense per load sa isang Giant C-Max na 10 kg? About 25 pesos per load. Magkano natin in-offer and service? 140. So magkano kita? Over 115 pesos per load. Sa Titan Max, ang next expense per load is about 29 pesos lang per load. So magkano natin in-offer and service? 240. Magkano ang ating kinita? Plus 29 pesos lang. Okay? Detergent dito, kung mapapansin nyo, wala akong amount. It's because ang customer kasi has the choice kung ang shop ninyo actually can offer na customer has the decision kung soap niya or detergent niya bibilin. Unless na i-offer mong free yung detergent, saka mo siya ipasok dito sa net expense. But in our case, sa shop namin, ang detergent is with pay. So either dala ng customer sabon niya or they buy from us. Kaya dito sa aking net expense, wala ang detergent. Okay, ito na yung ROI. So sa return of investment, ang gross sale na kanina kong in-explain doon is 1,508,400. Now, meron tayong tinatawag na VAT. Sa VAT natin, ang laundry is less than 3 million ang gross sales. So, doon tayo sa 3% VAT lang. So, pag 3% lang ang ating VAT, ibig sabihin yan kung ano ang dineclare mong sales in a month, 3% lang i-charge ang BIR sa ating tax. Dahil tayo ay below 3 million ang business, ang gross sales. So, 452,000, 3% of the 1.5. Ang net sales in a year is 1,055,000. So, i-deduct natin ang overhead expense sa isang taon na yon. Net take-home pay or net after income tax, that's 135,000 in a year. Ang depreciation value, we have to add doon sa ating investment kasi iyan ay ating asset. So, depreciation value plus yung profit on hand mo, ang total is 405,241. In short, sa isang taon, ito yung total na kinita ng shop mo. 400 or almost 500,000. So, kailan ang return of investment? Kung ang investment na kanina natin pinakita is yung 1.4 million. Kung ang kinikita ng shop mo is based doon sa 25 loads lang a day, more or less, 3 years mo bago makuha ang ROI. Now, kung mas conservative. Kung mas marami sa 25 loads ka, edi the shorter ang iyong return of investment. In short, pwede mo makuha in 2 years or even 1 year. Basta, ang pinaka-sikreto is yung location. Basta location mo, marketable, kahit hindi yan nasa commercial area. Lalo na kung wala kang competitor at solo mo yung area na yon, madali mong mababawi ang return of investment. Okay, so what's my final tip? Actually, my presentation is almost done. Final tip ko lang para sa mga gustong mag-put up ng kanilang laundry business. Number 1, look for a sub-dealer or dealer mismo ng laundry machine. Hanggat maaari, ang hahanapin yung supplier is yung talagang either sub-dealer siya or dealer. Mahirap pag third party or fourth party, nakikitap lang doon sa ni sub-dealer or dealer. So, pumapatong palalong presyo, mas mapapamahal kayo. Dapat yung supplier na makukuha ninyo is standard ang installation. Kasi maraming supplier ngayon below standard. Kapag ang instalasyon ng inyong laundry shop ay below standard, malaki ang magiging problema ninyo sa operation. Dahil, mag-back down ng machine, it's either machine ang problema or ang instalasyon sa likod. So, dapat ng installation, wag niyong tipirin. Kasi karamihan ngayon nag-iisip na magnegosyo, hanggat makakatipid, fine, it's fine. Kaya lang, if you have that budget, dapat ang budget nyo nakalaan talaga sa asset ninyo, which is the laundry machine and installation, para maging long-lasting at tumagal ang inyong laundry shop operation. Kaya ang maganda dyan, pag kayo naghanap ng supplier, dapat iisa lang ang supplier ng machine at saka ng installation. Dapat it goes together. Para kung magkaroon ng problema ang machine, tatawagin niyo yung supplier niyo ng machine. Kung sila ang nag-install niyan, ang technician titingnan niyan from the machine. Pag nakita niya walang problema ang machine, titingnan niya ng susunod, likuran. Titingnan niya ng water line, baka may problema sa gas line or sa electrical line. Isa lang ang inyong contact. Unlike pag kumuha kayo ng tubero, kuha ka ng gagawa ng exhaust, iba ang supplier mo ng machine, matuturuan niyo. Sasabihin ng installer, ma'am, pa-check niyo yung electrical line niyo, mukhang may problema, wala po sa machine. Pwede kaya, ma'am, siguro yung sa tubig, linya ng tubig, itawag ka naman sa tubero, tawag ka sa electrician. So, mas hassle. Kaya maganda yan, dapat iisa lang ang supplier. Of course, dapat ang supplier merong in-house technical team. Pag sinabing in-house, yung kinuhaan mo ng machine at mag-i-install, sila din ang technical team. Otherwise, i-refer ka nila kung saan nila kinuha yung machine na binigay sa'yo. Paano kung hindi available? Tenga ka. So maganda, pag may technical team mismo, yung inyong sub-dealer o yung inyong supplier, sila mismo ang direct pang pupunta at immediate agad ang assistance over the phone. Pag tinawagan kami, Miss May, may problema ang ganito. So, i-refer namin kay Sir Romel. Sir Romel, ano pwedeng gawin? Over the phone, pwede na namin mabigay instruction or immediate, papupuntahin namin doon ang technical staff namin. Of course, dapat may experience at knowledgeable about the laundry para pag may tanong kayo tungkol sa procedures or management ng inyong laundry, mas madaling mabibigay. Of course, ang isa-share sa inyo, dapat best practice. Kung ano yung experience namin na pangit, hindi na namin yan dapat i-share namin sa inyo kung ano yung best practice yung tama. At ito ang mangyayari pagka ito ang ginawa ninyo dahil na-experience na namin. Ano pa, dapat may hands-on training na ino-offer yung supplier na makukuha ninyo para hindi kayo nangangapa. Karamihan naman nakikita ko ng mga sumasali sa mga laundry groups, mga nagtatayo ng laundry business. Ang tanong doon, I am new in this group, katatayo lang ng laundry namin. Ano mo ba ang gagawin? Paano ang special promo nyo? Magkano nga ba magkano yung ino-offer ay inyong labada? Magkano per load? Paano tinitreat ang ganito? So, di ba, kung ikaw magtatayo ng negosyo, dapat alamin mo muna ito bago ka mag-operate. Kasi kung sasaba ka kagad sa isang negosyo at nag-operate ka, pati ikaw nangapa, instead na magkaroon ka ng maraming customer, mawawalan ka na, mabibwisit pa sa'yo, magko-complain pa sa'yo. So kung meron ng supplier mo ng hands-on training, ibig sabihin, well-trained ang mga to, well-experienced, dun ka sa kanila magtanong. Miss May, ano nga bang gagawin kapag ka itong comforter nito ay may stain? Dapat ba itong ganituhin? Anong pwedeng remedyo? Nako, bakit ba nangyari ito? Alam ko nung niload ko to, ganito eh. So madali itong ma-actionan kapag ang inyong supplier ay merong hands-on training sa inyo. Of course, it's the after sales. Importante sa supplier na hindi porket natapos na nila ang shop ninyo, goodbye. At dito pa lang actually nagsisimula ang relationship ninyo with your supplier. After sales support. Kapag ka nagkaroon ng problema, dapat madaling makontak yan, lalo na pag may problema sa technical ng machine. Dapat, anong gagawin ko, Miss May? Itong computer ko, hindi mag-access dahil doon sa machine kasi minsan meron silang ina-avail na system connected din sa kanilang computer. So, paano gagawin? Hindi tumatakbo ang machine. O di kaya, bakit to ganito, Miss May? Bumubulan, parang tumigil na. So, doon pala, ma-actionan yan si Sir Romel or kung sino man ang technical staff ninyo pwede. Ito yung ating after sales support. Now, for my last slide na, masyado na ako madaldal, I'll just leave this note to everyone. Nakikita ba ulit ang slide ko?
Nasa final tip pa rin po. Yan,
okay,
you have to work.
Ito na ang aking final slide. You have to work on the business first before it works for you. Ito ang sabi ni Idowo Koyunikan. So, lalo na ngayong pandemic, di ba? Parang ang hirap mag-put up ng negosyo. Pero kahit na mahirap ang put up ng negosyo, ang economy naman bumabalik na uli. Kapag ka ganyan, focus ka sa business mo, improve mo muna business mo, then dire-diretso na yan. So that's my final slide, sir, for my presentation.
Okay, sandali. Yan.
Very informative tsaka detailed na partner. Yan talaga yung tinuturo kapag nag-sign up ka for consultation, for lessons, for for starting a laundry business. Kaya sobrang yes po.
Sorry, I have to make a correction lang na yung sa amin consultation is free. So we don't charge.
The consultation is free po.
Consultation.
So you can have it one-on-one through Zoom or Google online or face-to-face. We can do that directly to our shop or we meet somewhere. And then I do the face-to-face. Mas gusto ko kasi
iba pa po yung lessons.
So, lessons, when you say lessons, that's the training na eh. Training is hands-on. Doon na mismo sa shop. Sa kanilang shop mismo. But if they really want to know more about the laundry, consultation muna. And I more like na one-on-one kasi yung grupo na maramihan. Kasi nahiya magtanong eh. So gusto ko yung person-to-person para lahat ang gusto nilang itanong. Kahit kung ano man yan. Magsasagot natin ng maayos at ma-explain natin maayos para bago sila mag-put up investment, hindi biro. Milyon, kalahating milyon. Kaya kahit na laundry shop lang ito, malaki ang investment, malaki puhunan, pero malaki ang kita.
Mabilis ang ROI.
Mabilis ang ROI, basta maganda ang location.
Conservative estimates na nga yun kanina eh.
Yes.
No? Conservative estimates na yun, 3.6 years, no? I mean, that's at the 5 loads lang and 1 is to 4
limang
pa.
load lang. Kung
Miss
marami
May,
kang
tatanong
load.
ko na lang din pala. Kasi kanina gusto ko patanungin eh. Pag sinabi niyo po bang set, ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Washer and dryer siya? Or yung washer, pareho silang washer na may dryer function? Ganun po ba yun?
Ang one set sa amin, sir, means isang washer sa baba at dryer sa taas. So that's one
Ayun.
set.
Okay. So lahat ng pictures na nakita natin dyan, magkapatong sila, dryer po yung nasa taas.
Yes. Ang dryer
Yung nasa
palagi
likod ni
nasa
Miss
taas.
May.
This one is the dryer.
Okay.
Tapos sa baba,
okay.
washer.
Halatang hindi naglalaba eh. So yun. No?
Ayun. Speaking of questions, no? Meron din akong tanong kasi parang nung parang sinasabi nila na parang pag meron kang laundry business, parang it is wise to have a water refilling station beside it. Parang gano'n. Tapos may natutunan pa ako kay Miss May na ngayon, aside from water refilling station, after the water refilling station, pwede ka pang magkaroon ng car wash business katabi nun, di ba? So, ang galing. Pwedeng 3 business. Pwedeng combo, di ba? So, effective po ba yun, Miss May? Pag ganon? Kasi di ba parang sinasabi nila, yung water, yung mga water na parang, ang tawag doon, parang yung mga hindi na waste ng water refilling station mo, you'd use it for your laundry business. Tapos you can use it then for your car wash business.
Yes. Meron kaming other clients that does water and laundry business. So, una muna, nag-laundry business sila and then nag-decide sila mag-water. So, yung waste ng kanilang water refilling station, they stock it in a water storage tank. And then from there, that's where we get the water going to the machine. So, yung water na napupunta naman sa kanilang laundry business. Ngayon, yung iba, na merong tawag dito, car wash, yung waste naman from the machine. Pero yung waste from the machine, dapat ipunin mo na yon para yun naman ang gagamitin nila pang car wash. Kasi may sabon na rin yan, di ba? Mabango pa.
Kumbaga,
mag-aamoy
closed
yan
system na siya, no? Umiikot lang yung tubig, no?
So, yun usually mga tandem water and laundry business, water refilling station, tapos laundry business, tapos meron silang car wash.
Oo, talking about sustainability, di ba? Parang yung water, paikot-ikot lang din.
Yeah.
Okay. Na-impress ako dun sa presentation. Kompletong-kompleto talaga, Miss May. And considering nga na if kunyari pa lang, kung interesado ako na magtatayo ng sariling laundry business, no, napaka-informative ng information na to. And alam ko na kung sino kakausapin ko, kanino ako magre-refer. Sabihin ko, kunyari, may nagtanong sa aking kaibigan, pare, gusto ko magtayo ng laundry business, no? Hanapin na lang si Miss May. Dito pala sa kabila.
Hi, thank you.
Dito lang, hanapin nila si Miss May. So, yun, no?
Chase ba, gusto mong mag-start ng laundry business? Meron ka bang question for Miss May, Chase?
Right now, taga-gamit lang kami ng laundry business so far. We got like 4 or 5 bags every week. Family of 6. And so far, we are...
Family of 6?
Yeah, usually puno, blankets and pants. Weirdly enough, ang dami namin ginagamit during this pandemic. I don't know why.
Maybe because of the weather. Summer kasi natin sobrang init. So kahit sa loob ng bahay, palit ng damit. Normally sa laundry, ang summer is low season for us. Rainy season up to December, January, February, peak season namin yan. So on summer, usually lean season namin. Pero ngayon, itong sa amin ito, sobrang init. Kaya ang mga taon, bilis magpalit ng damit. So, medyo okay ang sales namin ngayong summer. Probably because of that. Dahil, ang bilis magpalit ng damit ngayon ang mga tao. So, papasok ngayon ng rainy season.
Chase, kung gusto niyo magtipid, huwag ka na lang maligo muna.
Sabayan ko na lang yung mga, nilalaundry namin doon. Ilang kilo ba ako?
Tapos Miss May, yung pala, Papasok ka sa dryer and sa washing machine. Yung card system pala po, nakita ko rin yung line item na yun. So 70,000 po yan, no? Ano po yung card system na yun? Baka pwede nyo i-share din sa ating viewers.
Yung card
Okay,
system.
I forgot to mention yan, sorry. Sige, ang card system kasi, idea yan for a startup business. If you're planning to open a laundry business na 5 sets and below, the card system is not really ideal for the meantime. Kasi lalo na if you're just testing the water sa isang lugar, hindi mo alam kung makiklik ka pa or hindi, lalo na sinimulan mo 2 machine lang, 3 or 4, hindi mo naman kailangan agad may system yan, kaya mo pa yan i-manage on your own na record lang. Maganda ang card system kapag meron kang say 10 sets of machines, you have different branches, meron kang pick up and deliver station, yan, isa pa rin yan. Maganda yan, nakukulate lahat ng sales, ang lahat ng mga requirements ng bawat loads, ng bawat mga branches mo. Maganda ang card system. Now, kung ikaw naman ay working abroad at ang pinamamanage mo, either relatives mo, partner mo, or other families mo, maganda ang card system kasi it's real time eh. Nakikita mo any time of the day, nakikita mo ang operation ng machine mo. Pwede mo nga doon ihinto eh. Yung isang machine, so may stock to, sige stock. Ito isang machine, operate. Pwede. Pwede sa cellphone mo, sa smartphone, sa tablet. So, ganun ang system. And yung card system namin, it's a RFID tapping. So, tap lang yan. It's basically cashless na halos. You just have to load it sa counter and then tap it, gagana ng machine. Now, what's new in LG 2021 model, kahit hindi ka mag-avail ng card system, they have their own built-in Wi-Fi na merong smart app na laundry.
Management.
Wow. Yes, may laundry management through Wi-Fi. Ang problema, kung ang shop mo ay mahina ang Wi-Fi, it's not very advisable or useful for the laundry app. Kaya dapat may support pa rin ang card system. Kasi card system, without the Wi-Fi, gagana yan. At makikita mo pa rin naman yun real time kapag meron ka ng Wi-Fi. So, may 2 options ka. Pwedeng yung mismong laundry app ng LG kapag malakas ang Wi-Fi mo, or you avail a card system. Kasi sa card system, meron din doon BTR ng mga staff. So, kumpleto siya. Nakakolate doon ng daily, monthly, yearly sales mo, expense, mga stocks mo, lahat nakakompile doon.
So bali may monetary value pala yung card, no? So kung kunyari maglo-load akong 500, kunyari ganun, nandoon yun sa card din, parang pwede ko rin siya gamitin sa ibang branches if ever.
Yeah, kung the same laundry shop siya. Yeah, so ibig sabihin, parang exclusive card yun ng customer at yun ang pang-call na rin ng promotion ng isang laundry shop. O pag bumili ka sa akin ng card, kahit sa ibang branches ko, pwede mo magamit yan. O kung isa lang naman branch mo, abay no choice yung customer, babalik at babalik sa'yo. Kasi yung card niya, sa inyo lang.
Pwede ka rin mag-charge. Kunyari na lost card siya. Naku, ito po, papalitan niyo po, ano yan, may bayad or pwedeng libre, no? Depende sa anong gusto niyo promotion.
Yes, pwede. It can be a form of promotion as well. So,
pwede na rin siya gawa ng promos. Parang kunyari for every 100 kilos na napalaban nyo sa amin, meron kayong libreng 1 kilo or parang gano'n, no? Or
yes,
is it possible?
Maybe I can show you. Dito kasi, I don't have a sample of the card system, but I'll show you yung parang ganyang type of promotion. So, can you see my slide?
Ay, hindi pa po nakashare.
Ay, nakashare na. Ulitin ko.
Pero alam mo, actually, ang smart nun kasi parang it would actually help you monitor yung business mo, yung sales mo, 'di ba? Tapos, if you are an OFW working abroad, if you're an OFW, syempre you'll be working abroad. Ayan,
ganun ba?
Interesting
diba?
fact.
Nakakainis. Diba parang it will help you kind of ease your mind na kasi parang in a way, you still have control. Kahit malayo ka, diba? Parang makikita mo pa rin yung Yes.
Wala siyang exchange of money, walang change of hands ng money. Kumbaga, everything will be recorded. So, hindi ka mag-alala kung
May kupit
nare-record ba
factor.
lahat ng transaction.
Yes.
Oo, diba? Hindi mo maiwasan yan kasi,
Oo.
money is money. No?
Let me share something about the kupit factor. We call it Jupit. So,
Jupit.
Ano daw?
Jupiter. So,
Kasi,
ang mga nag-Jupiter, nakuha ko lang din to sa isa naming sales rep na they call it Jupiter sa tawang-tawa ako. Anyway, ano nga ba ang mga nag-Jupiter sa shop? With system or without system, may Jupit or may kupit. Why?
Okay.
Kahit ka may system, pag matalinong matching ang inyong laundry staff, mapapaikot niya yung system eh. Ano ba ang hindi nakokontrol ng system? Fold. Kapag may service ka folding, it's not in the system, hindi matatap sa machine yan, that's kupit. Ano bang ibang fold? Binibenta mong items, plastic, chemicals, or whatever, na hindi nakatap sa machine. Kasi the system only relies on the machine. Anong pinagagana ng machine, pack doon sa system, di ba? Wala naman dyan nagpo-fold. So that's separate. So hindi lang i-declare yan ng stock, done. But, with the system, ang kinaganda naman, it's hindi sasakit ang ulo. Maiisipin ko pa ba, ilang load ako sa buong araw na to, ilan ang bumili ng lahat na nandyan. So, yun ang kinaganda ng system. At saka, ang maganda dyan, pag ikaw ay hindi nakatutok sa shop mo, you're working, kahit hindi na sa abroad, kahit hindi OFWs, or kahit nandito ka, but you have other works, at least gusto mo ma-check up, saan na ba ang shop ko? Magkano nang kinikita ngayon? Makikita mo
nag-ooperate ba? Pumasok ba sila?
Yes, ang mga staff ko ba? Kamusta? Well, maganda, may CCTV ka para nakikita mo rin. But
yun ang kailangan, CCTV.
CCTV is also advisable para makikita mo yung galaw din ng staff mo at the same time, mga customers.
Buong araw nagtutupito, wala namang pumasok na benta.
Merong motion sensor na parang pag nakita mo nagfo-fold, counted as one sale na yun ng folding, di ba?
Kada tupi 15 pesos. 15 pesos. 15 pesos. 45 na yan, tatlong fold pa lang.
Sa iba, binibigay nila as commission na yan sa staff para hindi na makaisip ng Jupiter. O sige, basta po, 30 pesos, yun na yan. O pag merong nagpa-pick up and deliver, yun na yan. So, yung mga ganung bagay, ang ginagawa ng mga laundry owners, tulungan. Sige, bigyan kitang commission. Sa'yo na yung fold. O, lalo yung staff naman, lalong i-market yun. Ma'am, gusto mo kami na lang mag-handle nito. Balikan mo na lang in about 3 hours. Yeah, drop off. Kami na mag-load niya. Kasi when you say drop off, kayo mag-load, kayo magpo-fold, kayo magpapake. Iba kasi ang term nila is fold. Ang term lang namin is drop off or that is full service kasi. So, lalong minamarket ng mga staff yon. Lalo na kung may mga commission sila, lalo silang ginaganahan. So, yung isip nila na Jupiter,
incentives na.
Nawawala. Oo, kasi may incentives eh.
Oo. Meron po bang service na ironing?
Meron. In our shop, we offer pressing, steaming, dry cleaning, special service. But special service, niloloko nga ako ng mga other BOT or Board of Trustees UCLA. Ano may special service mo? Nagpupulot ba dyan? Nag-hair color? When we say special service kasi, titimla ng kape. Ito yung mga stuffed toy cleaning, mga bags, shoes. So, you know what? Sa laundry, hindi lang naman labada eh. Broad yan. Pwede ka pa mag-offer ng mga shoe cleaning, helmet cleaning, wet cleaning, dry cleaning, yan. At
siya parang yung nasabi ni Miss Maya na parang special service, pwedeng kulot, pwedeng gupit. Diba? Habang nag-load ka ng, habang nag-load ka ng mga ng mga laundry mo, magpapaganda ka, diba? O
laundry salon, why not?
Diba? Pag
talaga bang sa,
laundry, ang ganda mo na.
Sa labahan ka ba talaga pumunta? Nag-parlor ka na naman, no? Hindi. Kaya pala araw-araw ka nagpapalaba. Magandang potential talaga niya. No? I mean, lalo na ngayong panahon na to. And I guess after you go through the process, no, kasi nga yung setting up process ang haba din eh. Kasi parang essentially nagtatayo ka ng business eh. Pwede nyo rin pala dyan ipasok, Miss May, no? Kasi yung sa amin, sa Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, dito kami sa Parañaque, meron kami ino-offer sa mga bagong negosyante. It's called the Barangay Micro Business Enterprise or the BMBE. If your business...
I think na-mention ni Miss May.
Na-mention nyo ba yan?
Si Sir Rene. Nakakainis na sa
may
umpisa ng
ginagawa
slide
ko. Yun na
ko
nga. So, basta... yun yata yung nagta-troubleshoot tayo. So, yun nga, diba po? Pag less than 3 million or 3 million yung assets nyo, wala na kayong babayarang income tax.
That's
diba?
right. Yes.
Yan. I-reiterate na lang natin. Ulitin natin doon sa mga katulad kong hindi na rinig yun earlier. No?
Sa under
So, pag
yun,
meron
sir,
kayong... pag meron kayong micro and small business, pasok pa kayo doon. Wala kayong minimum wage, wala kayong income tax, and ano pa ba? Marami pa yun. Pwede kayo mag-loan sa mga government banks, no? Yung mga land bank, ganyan, meron siya. Kunin nyo na, BMBE. Back to you, Miss May.
Tapos alam mo, partner, Miss May, nung nag-iisip ako ng mag-start ng laundry business, yung mga friends ko, they wanted to join, pero not for the laundry. Kasi ako lang talagang labandera sa amin dapat. So, ang gusto naman nila, parang they wanted to have a lugawan inside the laundry shop. Parang lugawan or cafe, parang gano'n. So, if you want to like, if you want to do your emails while doing your laundry, gano'n, if you wanna work, diba, or study while doing your laundry, you can do it. So, yun. Pero yun nga, hindi nagtuloy. So, yun. Baka ngayon na. Baka now is the time.
Ang concern ko pala dyan, kung meron kang food or kahit drinks lang, no, inside the laundry shop or katabi, hindi ba mangangamoy sabon siya or makakasira ng panlasa ng food? Kunyari, uminom ka ng milk tea, tapos parang humihigop ako ng sabon.
Ay, maganda yan.
Bumubula yung bunganga mo yan. Hindi pala sagot to.
Hindi, sir. Ang laundry, actually, pag tinabihan mo, babango ka. Kasi sa exhaust, ang lalabas niyan, yung amoy na downy, yung softener, yung conditioner, so mabango. Hindi amoy sabon. Although amoy labada, kasi amoy downy, but not yung detergent smell, yung amoy ng downy. And is it safe na katabi ang mga food or safe ba na meron kang food business and laundry? Here's our take. Kung sa loob ng premise ninyo kasama ang food business sa laundry, just make sure na yung back part ng installation ng laundry is safe. Kasi usually pagka food business, takaw sa ipis, sa daga, sa mga rodents, sa mga pusa, pag yan pumasok sa likuran ng laundry, tapos na ang mga wire, cable and piping. Yes. So, maganda, pwede naman, but just make sure na safe yung likuran ng installation.
Hey.
May bumabati sa atin si Moises.
Oo, para hindi ka magutom habang nag-laundry ka.
Yes, maganda yun, may food business. Kasi before the pandemic, nagtitinda ako sa shop ko ng mga snacks. Kasi mga nanay doon, mga anak, dala palagi yan, nagugutom. So ngayon, yung shop ko, naglagay ako doon ng vendo na coffee, chocolate, and white. Hulog lang 5 piso, meron na silang hot drinks. O di kaya snacks, meron ako doon mga snacks na patok yun sa mga anak ng mga
pwede ka na maglagay piso-net, diba? Yung wifi na piso-piso.
Pwede, pero usually sa Lonely Sir, libre yan. Kasi sa shop namin, libre.
Oo.
Ang isa sa mga reason kung bakit pinupuntahan ng customer ang shop namin is along Santa Ana. Back in 7 years ago, kami yung unang laundry shop doon, along Santa Ana. And then we started offering self-service. Nung nagbunot self-service, siguro kahit saan naman lugar, pag nakita ang negosyo mo, patok sa takila, pinipilahan, para siyang kabute. Mushroom, meron dito, meron sa dulo, meron sa kabila, meron sa tapat ko. So, ang nangyari nun, ano ang aming marketing? Kasi biglang nagbaksakan ng presyo. Ito, hindi ko gusto sa negosyo eh. Nagkakaroon ng price war. So, 7 years na kami sa aming negosyo, we never went down. Meaning, nung nag-start ako ng 70 pesos yan, up to this moment, nagkapaderya na, andyan pa rin si COVID, 70 pa rin ako. Bakit ka mahal? Nawawala mga customer ko that time. Kasi nagkaroon ng mga shops, ang daming competitors. And then, some of the customers goes back to our shop to interviewin ko, Nay, nawala ka, saan ka naglalaba ngayon? So, sasabihin ng iha, kasi ikaw, mahal. Doon, 60 pesos lang. Sa'yo, 70 pesos. Ay, bakit may bumalik po kayo? Naglalaba kayo sa akin ngayon, 3 load pa nga eh. Eh nako, pamasahe ko going there 20 pesos. Babalik ako dito 20. Eh dito na lang sa'yo, walking distance lang ako. Asan ba market mo? Ang market ng laundry is kung nasan yung maruming damit. So kung nasan yung maruming damit, doon ka dumikit. Eh ang shop namin is tapat residential houses. Ang likuran is condo. On my left side, it's townhouse. On the other side, it's dormitory. So, it's very marketable. Pero ang dami competitor nga eh. So, sabi ko kay nanay, pero nagtayo sa akin sa tapat doon. Oh, kamusta doon? Ano ko, iha? Pag mainit ka rin. Pag umulan, basa ka rin. In short, it's not convenient. The place is masikip. So, ano yung pangalawang hinahanap ng customer? Dapat, unang hinahanap ng customer, pag isang laundry shop, maraming machine, gusto niya dyan. Kasi alam niya hindi siya makantay ng matagal. At alam niya, maganda ang linis ng damit niya, hindi yan mag-mix. Ang mga laundry shops na self-service doesn't mix usually, ha? Unless na lang, nagtitipid yung owner, but they don't usually mix. Pangalawa, ang convenience ng place. Kapag ang lugar mo ay maayos, may mauupuan kang maganda, maluwag, hindi yung pagbukas mo ng pinto, masikip na, may wifi. Maganda yun kasi habang nagsa-self-service ka, ilang oras din yan. 35 minutes washing time, 40 minutes drying time, 1 hour and 5 minutes ka nakatenga doon. Kung hindi ka pupunta somewhere, at least you have a wifi, your shop, nakaka-call ng attention sa customer yan. Kung ang shop mo naman ay, maluwag. So yun, may iba kasi customer, pag load nila dyan, nakatutok sa kanilang laundry. Hindi ko maintindihan kung ba't kailangan nilang kita yung kanilang lagaan. Hindi naman mawawala ng laundry na yung ba't kailangan nila. Anyway, so gusto nila ko, saan nila niload? Nandun sila sa tapat ng laundry. Kaya ang itsura ng aming shop, di ba mapapansin yung tapatan. Although kasi because the frontage is small lang. For a 5 sets, ideal size ng floor area, about 30 square meter, pwede na. Meron ka ng waiting area, folding area, at the same time, yung area for your staff na nag-drop off or nagpo-fold para hindi nakikisama sa mga nagpo-fold sa self-service. And the last one, ang last na hinihingi ng ang importante sa isang laundry shop is kung ang staff mo is friendly, mabait, hindi masungit. So, yung isa naming customer doon, palagi sa amin sinasabi, gusto ko talaga maglaba dito, May. Hindi ko, bakit ma'am? Kasi itong staff mo na to, itong si Kuya ganyan. Malayo pa lang ako, dumarating pa lang tricycle ko, i-welcome na ako, binubuhat ang mga damit ko, ganyan.
Customer satisfaction.
Very welcoming. Customer satisfaction. Yes, Sir Chase. You are so correct. Totoo.
Ang dami natin natutunan kay Miss May, di ba?
Oo nga. Ang gandang pasimula ng ating season to. Naalala ko yung comment ni Miss May doon nga isa yung naging customer na lumipat doon sa mas mura. Kala kong sasabihin niya is, ay nako, mura nga doon, mapapamura ka naman kasi hindi umaandar yung makina nila. Baka, mura nga, di ba? Pero,
pero Pero speaking of machine, partner, when you want to start a laundry shop, malaking factor talaga yung kung anong machine yung gagamitin, 'di ba? Kasi din I was thinking din kung top load ba or or gagamit ako ng commercial na yung front load ganyan. Kasi malaki yung price difference eh. 'Di ba? Ang laki ng price difference ng top load at saka ng front load. So ang iniisip ko noon dati I would either use Maytag na front load tapos or LG. Yan yung mga pinag-aano yan yung laging binibigay as options. Pero ano bang advantage ng LG, Miss May? Kasi kayo 'di ba parang you are a sub-dealer of LG. Anong difference sa other brands?
Right. With the LG commercial laundry this 2021, ang pinaka-difference nila ngayon na nag-stand out sa others is yung kanilang laundry app na it's free. Kasama na yan, nandiyan na yan, you don't need to avail a system kasi meron na. Ang pinaka-nakikita ko lang na hindrance for now is kapag hindi malakas ang Wi-Fi connection mo sa iyong laundry shop, it will not be that useful. But kung ikaw ay nagtitipid, pwede mo naman pagtsagaan. Lalo na't ayaw mo pa muna kumuha ng system. System is about 71,000 or more or less, depende sa number of machines mo. Natipid mo yon, pagtsagaan mo muna yung system. But the other comparison between the others, kasi hindi ko nakatry yan sa kanila. Ang sabi nila, LG daw is 5 years. 5 years or 20,000 ang life cycle or lifespan. But kanina, nung pinakita ko sa inyo, di ba, we started 7 years ago. Yung puti namin, that's LG. We've been an LG user for 7 years ago. And very effective and durable ang kanilang machine. Kasi up to now, nagagamit ko pa yung puti. Medyo matanda na nga lang, but still working. Kasi dapat ang laundry owner as well as the staff, dapat marunong mag-alaga ng machine. Well, machine must always be well-maintained kung gusto mo makakinabangan niya ang matagal na panahon. Dahil right after na ng retirement age niya, nagagamit pa namin. Running na for 7 years na, pero pumatakbo pa rin.
Sulit na sulit.
Sulit.
Pero yung older models, hindi na po siya kasama doon sa card system or pwede pa rin ipasok? Pwede pa rin. Wow.
Ang LG is both card and coin ready. So kahit yung mga old system, pwede pa rin kapitan ng machine, ng system, either coin, pwede din yan. Yung latest model lang ng LG ngayon, ang merong laundry app. Yung mga old model, hindi pa nila nakakabitan or wala pa silang plan for now because they're promoting the new brand din.
So I think yung app na yan, kung pareho yan, kunyari sa mga ibang appliance ng LG, meron sila yung Wi-Fi, di ba? Yung parang ThinkQ yata ang pangalan. Na-measure niya pati electric consumption, maintenance cycle. Pareho lang din ba yan? Parang ganon? Or of course, iba pa yung commercial yan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that detailed, but the history of the use of the machine din kasi importante, lalo na sa mga laundry owners, yung history ng gamit ng machine is there. Lahat, pati error, pag kinat yung cycle, may nag-cut. So, doon pa lang makikita yung Jupiter, kung sino man ang nag-Jupiter dyan. May gumamit, wala naman, single cycle or kinat yung cycle. So, makikita niya lahat ng history ko. Halimbawa,
suspicious na hagad.
ang dineclare ng staff sa sales, ma'am, sir, meron po tayong 50 loads today. Pagtingin mo doon sa system, if you have the system, or doon sa app, meron tayong 60 loads sana. Sana punta yung 60. So, si Jupiter, dumating na naman.
Ayun lang. Bali mga ka-entreps, no? If you just came in, napag-usapan po natin ang tungkol sa pagnenegosyo ng laundry business, no? If you have any questions, yung mga nakanood, just post dito sa comment section, no? If you have other questions, like mamaya din pala i-share namin yung contact details ni Miss May para makita nyo, matawagan nyo directly, no? Or mabisita yung page nila para mas malaman. Like any business nga, like kunyari sa franchising or other systems, it would be best talaga kung meron kayong makakausap na expert, no? Magaling, experience, dumaan sa ganito, na makakatulong sa pag-set up nyo ng sarili nyong negosyo. No? Kasi it may look easy, pero iba pa rin ang sinasabi nga nila, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. No? Pwede nyo nang kausapin si Miss May tungkol dito kaagad.
Miss May pala, di ba parang yung package na shinare mo is like 5 sets of washers and dryer, di ba? What if yung yung gusto mag-start ng business, parang she, ako ba yon? Bakit she? She or he? It's only like, meron siyang budget for 2 sets lang. So you would adjust the package for 2 sets or talagang dapat 5 sets yung start?
Our package, Miss Faith, starts from 2 sets and above. So the package depends on the budget.
Pasokan 2.
Pasokan 2. Depende sa budget.
Kala mo makakatakas ka.
So for that, kung 2 sets lang, and then we see your place, kasi dapat before we start and before we even sign the agreement, one of the requirements is to see and site inspect the area. Kasi yun ang importante sa amin kung ito. Kasi doon tutulungan ka rin namin kung feasible ba tong area mo, mukhang malupot dito, ma'am, huwag ka dito magtayo. So doon pa lang, we will also give you already the consultation pagdating sa marketing. Now, kung nakita na namin ang lugar mo and say you're planning to start lang 2 sets, but your area can accommodate 5 sets, then dun sa package namin, ang 3 sets doon is a provision what we call. So, doon sa 2 sets lang na machine mo, meron na kami nakalatag na 3 sets for the provision.
I see. So, parang may nakaabang, ganyan.
Yes.
Oo, may nakaabang na.
Oo. I see.
Para kapag meron ka ng ipon, you want to buy another machine na lang. I-place na lang namin doon and then testing configuration.
Salpak na lang.
Ready for operation.
May requirement ba for water? Kasi parang di ba yung water pressure is important din?
Kasama, Miss Faith, malakas ang pressure kasi pag pinunta lang namin, titingnan namin ang water pressure. Ang ginagawa lang namin ng additional storage tank if kung meron kayong mga water interruptions. So pagka sa Baguio, usually sa Baguio namin, ang problema doon, tubig and kuryente. So you could just imagine gaano kalakas ang market ng laundry doon kasi lahat ng mga tao doon, because of the weather, tamad din, hindi rin makatuloy na labada kasi hindi natutuloy sa sampayan. So, ang hanap nila palagi doon, laundry. And nung time pa na yun, before the pandemic, malakas talaga ang drop-off as compared sa self-service. Kasi nga, halos lahat ng tao doon palaging on the go, palaging busy. So, iiwan nila sa laundry shop ang bahala. Ngayon, yung laundry shop na yun, palaging madalas mayroon sa isang barangay o isang street, 2 araw, walang kuryente, o di kaya 2 araw, walang tubig. So, paano mangyayari sa negosyo? Tigil. Ngayon, kung meron kung tubig ang problema, we adjust the requirements of your time, kung ilang oras ka or ilang araw ka nawawalan ng tubig as compared sa operating hours. So we compute that and then we adjust the storage tank. Ang costing nun is on top of the package. So normally, nag-a-add lang kami kung kailangan mo mas malaking tubig ng tangke para ma-accommodate yung oras na wala kang tubig. So sa kuryente naman, yun ang problema. Pag talagang merong electric interruption doon or merong brownout, talaga totally patay ang negosyo. So when you look for a place, yung isa sa tinatanong, ito ba madalas na mag-brownout dito? Or madalas na nawawala ng tubig dito? So that's one of the concerns that you need to raise sa mga landowners. Ito bang lugar na to binabaha? We don't suggest kapag ang lugar ay binabaha. Kawawa ang mga equipment.
Tama. Chase, may comment ka ba?
Yeah, actually, The laundry business lang is like really surprises me because ang dami pala niyang factors and all of these intricacies that you gotta take into account when you're about to set it up. Kasi when we send our laundry dun sa just across the street na laundry shop.
Ano pangalan?
Laundry stop. I don't know. Nakalimutan ko na. It's been it's been about 8 months since I've been back. Pinapadala na namin dun. Anyway, it's just that pagkapasok namin dun, it's just like, oh, okay, may available bang machine. Just have it washed 30 minutes, then dry 30 minutes-ish, and then back out na naman. At our convenience as consumers. And then, aside, just hearing this from Miss May's side na as an entrepreneur, yung business owner of an actual laundry shop, just like, ang dami pa lang kailangan asikasuhin. Pati yung water, like the water itself also.
Yeah, even the LPG nga, di ba?
LPG also. Apparently they use that for in dryers, ano?
Yeah. Pero ang tanong, Chase, may card system ba yung laundry shop nila?
Sa amin, sa amin yung coin system. Medyo dated na yung sa amin eh. But it still works.
Pero alam mo, Chase, totoo yun, na parang akala mo laundry shop lang siya, na pagpasok mo, magpapasok ka lang ng mga dirty clothes mo, diba? Pero it has a lot. Lalo na pag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo. Kasi ako nun talagang, I was very intricate. I had a list of things to buy. I even went to Divisoria to check magkano yung... Personally, I went to Divisoria to check magkano ang laundry basket, magkano ang hanger, magkano. Kasi gusto ko, tapos naghanap ako ng mga eco bag kasi I wanted to print the name of my brand.
Marketing kagad.
Oo, para may marketing, diba? So parang ganun, it has to be very intricate, it has to be very detailed talaga. Pati yung pangalan, may design na, ganyan. So baka kayo na, Char.
the faithful wash bar.
Faithful wash bar.
Ayun, yun lang. Yun nga yung sinasabi ni Chase na it has a lot to it. More than more than the eyes can see talaga.
Hindi, at saka maganda yung yung ROI niya. If you have just the one shop, no? Or sabihin mo nga ROI mo 3 years, then by then you can put up another shop na naman. Going through the same diba? Going through the same experience. So after 6 years, times 2 na yung kita mo eh. So you can add again. So I guess in as little as 6 years nga, makakatatlo ka na eventually. No? I mean, and like any, kunyari, kasi sa franchising, hindi ka namang kikita with just one location. Eh. The magic of franchising happens is if you have multiple locations. So yung kinikita mo sa isang location, may 15 branches ka, times 15 ang kita mo sa isang buwan. And through the economies of scale, no, yung kita na yon, yung expenses mo doon palit ng palit kasi you can buy even a lot of stuff in bulk. So kung dati bumibili ka lang ng sabon for one shop, now you're buying for 15. Ang discount mo nun mas malaki na. So mas bababa pa yung expenses mo, no? So if you're earning, let's just say $1 million, no? I mean in sales, no? $1 million a year. That's something na kaagad, no? I mean, masasabi mo na nabawi mo siya, but actually hindi pa kasi nga babawas mo pa yung expenses mo. Pero pag kinumbine mo nga yung mga panahon na dadaan, and as we were talking about it kanina earlier ni Miss May, possible na 1 to 2 years ang ROI?
Basta sir, it's the location eh. Kasi pag nagbukas ka ng business, ng laundry, yung break-even doon takes months. Kasi hindi naman pagbukas mo, andyan kagad yung 25 loads.
Tama.
It will take time. There are days na zero sales ka. There are days na 2 lang ang pumasok. So it's more on the marketing and the location of the place.
Definitely.
So talagang bawi-bawi lang. Okay. So,
partner, why do you seem so interested with the system and the card thingy? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to have like an EntrepRadio online laundry shop?
I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, okay.
Kasi baka hindi niya matanong di ba? Yung friend ko na yon.
Okay.
Nasushy lang magtanong, so ako na nagtatanong.
Isa sa nagagawa ng system nito, right in your house, bago magpunta ng laundry, you can reserve na your machine. So, this is laundry up to LG. You choose the machine that you want to use, and then pagdating mo doon, naka-reserve na sa'yo, kasi naka-control cellphone mo, then you just start it sa kagagamit ng machine.
Astig. So talaga may reservation. Tapos pag hindi mo kinlaim, may penalty.
Probably, kasi kawawa yung kasunod. Kung ako yung owner, dapat pag ito ni-reserve mo, nandito ka in 5 minutes. Lalo na pag may kasunod, or else I'll cancel
Nag-reserve ka ng 2:00, 3:00 na wala ka pa rin, di ba? Parang ganyan. So, okay. So yon, Miss May, thank you very much po. Oh, by the way, no? I-ano pala natin, baka gusto nyong i-share ang inyong contact details po, no? Sa ating mga viewers. Ito po.
Sa mga ka-entreps natin.
Yes, so magpa-plug na ba ako, sir?
Yes, please. Go ahead
po.
Okay, so for those who are interested to put up their own laundry shop or nag-iisip pa lang ng anong magandang negosyo or nagpaplano pa lang dahil wala pang budget, we are willing to assist you and walk you through sa kung paano magsimula, kung anong dapat ng mga dapat intindihin at dapat i-prepare bago tayo sumabak sa negosyo to. We offer one-on-one online consultation by appointment lang po. So just contact us through our fan page, Laundry Setup PH, or in the phone that is indicated there. We are more than willing to assist you. And, ano ba to, sir? Magpapasalamat na rin ako. I'd like to thank, sir, ang EntrepRadio Online at VG8 Radio for inviting us to guest sa inyo. This is my very first time, sir, na mag-consult na live na online. Miss Faith Pastrana Siva, kompleto talaga. Sir Rene Toralba and Sir Chase, thank you so much for assisting me. Ako naman ay hindi masyadong techie person, kaya yung kanina kong pin-present na slide, actually kahapon ko lang ginawa kasi that's not the slide I usually present sa consultation. Kasi mas gusto ko parang mas detailed ang ipapresent ko para sa understanding ng mga ibang nag-iisip pala kung anong negosyo ang papasilin.
Next time magpa-consult kayo, may magagamit na kayo, di ba?
Meron ako, sir. Meron ako isa. Ginawan ko lang ulit.
At saka Miss May, in case meron din kayong kunyari na nag-i-inquire, pwede rin i-refer dito sa episode na to para makita din nila baka may mga tanong sila na nasagot na pala dito sa interview.
Oo. Actually, Miss May, kami dapat yung magpasalamat kasi grabing information na shinare mo today. I mean, it's not your usual interview kasi pati yung ROI, yung financial projection, diba? Sobrang detailed. I mean, whoever will be watching this parang nagkaroon na talaga ng consultation di ba? So, ayun. Thank you so much kasi Sunday, dapat break mo or something, di ba? Pero you're joining us and giving us a lot of information about the business. I hope yung mga ka-entreps natin na nag-iisip pa ng negosyo ang pwede nilang simulan, you can consider this. You can watch through and really understand yung diniscuss ni Miss May, di ba?
The replay will be available as soon as after this episode ends. No, may replay kaagad to, pwede niyong panoorin ulit. So yun. Chase, ikaw, wala ka bang sasabihin, Chase? Nandiyan ka na?
I could give the rest of my EntrepRadio tips if you want.
Pala. May EntrepRadio tips pa si Chase.
In any case, thank you, Ms. May, for joining us
so much,
here on our
May.
EntrepRadio. We appreciated the massive insights po in regards to the laundry world, I guess. The world of laundry shops, rather.
Sana nga meron ng laundry industry na tinatawag.
Oo.
Ay, magandang pangalan ng laundry shop. The World of Laundry.
Wow. Na-reserve na kay Chase yan. Sige po, Miss May. Salamat po ulit.
Thank you,
ng
Miss
marami.
May.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss May.
So yun, no? I mean, ako parang nainganyo din ako. Kailangan ko na lang mag-ipon ng magkano yun? 1.7.
1.7.
Thereabout.
1.7,
7 ba? 7 ba? Almost 2M pa lang.
Wow.
Pero you can start with just 2 sets. You don't really have to complete the 5 sets.
Dapat pala kanina, partner, sinabi mo 1 set lang para sinabi. Ay, hindi kami nag-offer ng 1 set eh.
Parang mahirap man yung 1 set lang. Diba?
Hindi, pero yung abang mo pang limahan, di ba?
Panglimahan yung abang mo.
So mga 15
Yes,
years.
Chase. Nag-isip ka na ba, Chase?
I'm good.
Pero seriously, I was really considering, and I was serious about it. I have a notebook with a big notebook with all the information. As in, nakalista lahat ng mga details. I have the layout of the place. I was able to check then for locations kung saan ko gustong ilagay yung laundry. And ang iniisip ko pa noon, yung laundry shop ko sa ilalim, bahay ko sa taas. Parang ganon. So,
wow.
Kailan
so ganun siya.
Matutuloy ba yan, partner? Kailan ang projected
Hindi ko alam Hindi ko alam kung matutuloy siya this year.
Pero tumataya ka naman sa loto, di ba?
Kailangan natin ng 1.7 million.
1.7 million.
Pero ano naman yan eh, conservative estimate naman yan eh. So, yun nga, as Miss May said, no, it could be better, it could be worse, pero actually that's the bottom line. I mean, yan yung pinaka baseline eh. So, it will probably go up higher. So, that's not actually the average. So,
pero alam mo, totoo na, laundry is considered essential na. Kasi kahit dito sa amin, lalo na pag condo living ka talaga, tama yung sinasabi ni Miss Mina, there's not enough space for you to do your laundry. So kapag pumupunta ako sa may laundry sa baba, may pila ng, lalo na kasi social distancing, no? So may pila ng mga haba ng mga upuan sa labas. Alam mo yun, naghihintay sila ng turn nila makapasok at maglaba. Ayun.
Di pag ganun, pwede mo nga tabihan talaga yung shop na yun. To help them.
And ang funny thing, funny to help them, no? Para hindi masyadong stressful for them. Ang funny thing doon, they're not the only laundry shop. There are like 3 of them. Pero it's the same scenario with the others. Ganon.
Pero yun na nga din, no? I guess it also goes with the customer service. Kung ang laundry shop mo, even if you're priced higher, even if medyo mas mahal kayo, pero iba naman ang dating or ang level ng service na binibigay niya sa customer niyo. Lalo na kung kunyari suki na meron na siyang sariling suki pricing, mas okay. I mean, talagang marami kang return customers, and it would even be cheaper to have it laundered sa labas kaysa meron kang sariling labandera, may sarili kang washing machine, may sarili kang gastos mo sa tubig, sa kuryente, sa pasahod, diba? It's definitely, it will come out cheaper kung papa-laundry ka na lang.
Oo. Pero kung ikaw, di ba nagpapa-laundry ka, tama yung sinasabi ni Miss May na parang you would want to go to a place where you're convenient and comfortable. Kasi kung mag-spend ka ng 1 hour in one place, parang ayaw mo naman yata na hindi mo naman sikip na pinagpapawisan ka, di ba? So we also have to consider yung convenience and comfortability ng mga kliyente. It's not just a machine. So siguro that leads us, I think that would lead us to, yes.
Kung pre-pandemic, pwede ka rin pala maglagay ng internet cafe, di ba? So, pero pre-pandemic. Ayan. So, ano yan, partner? That will lead us?
That should lead us to the next EntrepRadio tip. Diba?
Yes, our next pala, sorry. Iba na isa.
X ang pinag-uusapan dito.
Here we go.
EntrepRadio Online.
Hey guys.
Okay.
This is Mr. Entropedia back at it again with our second Entropedia tip. Hello, Miss Faith and surname. Munti ko na balik ta rin. I am back with your second Entropedia tip and for mga ka-entreps. So, we're back to our topic, which is the 3 ways to improve customer satisfaction. We are at our second Entropedia tip, which is understand and reassess. People are unique, and understanding them on a personal level is the key to unlocking customer satisfaction. Acquiring these small but crucial bits of information will assist in guiding how you and your business should be maneuvering through the market. These also pave the way for reassessments and analysis that should constantly be engaged. The resulting adjustments will prove pivotal in both running and maintaining your business and keeping your customer satisfaction high. And that was our second Entropedia tip: understand and reassess.
And what's your take on that, Chase?
Making it quick take on this is pretty much this is what comes after you listen to your customers. As you in our first tip, we were taught about listening to them and gathering feedback, all this information now within your grasp, right? So once you have all of this information that you've gathered, you have to now understand what they're saying, what your customers are saying versus what you know. So it's like a what you know versus what is new kind of understanding or approach here. So this allows for a more meaningful reassessment, and after each wave of feedback, and reassessments in themselves allow for more potential changes and improvements of your operations in your business. So this will help you in guiding how your business will maneuver through the market, as the tip said, and basically improve the customer experience overall, give you ideas or potential pathways and avenues to make that happen. So yeah, those are my thoughts for our second tip, which is understand and reassess.
Ikaw, partner, may take ka ba? Ako, nasabi na ni Chase yung sasabihin ko.
Chase,
nasabi na rin niya?
Oo, nasabi niya.
Well, apparently I got that all in one go.
You really got the understand and reassess part down pat. Okay, I think it's time to move on to the third Entropedia tip.
All right, let me do another intro. Hey guys, Mr. Entropedia here, back at it again with our third and final Entropedia tip for our for our title, which is 3 ways to improve customer satisfaction. Tip number 3 is adapt. So, once you've understood your customers, their habits, their intricacies, you and your business have to adapt. So adapting your business means to change what you currently have to suit the needs and wants of your customers. Now, this is a constant practice that needs to happen regularly when it comes to handling the ever-changing behavior of your customers and growing your business to fit their demands. And that was our third and final tip: adapt. Really concise, actually. One word.
Oh. And what's your take on this, Chase?
What's your take on this? That will definitely be our take as well.
Right. So this is actually a sequential way of presenting these 3 tips. So as we kind of gathered everything in the first tip, so it was listening and everything, the customer feedback, it was all gathered. And in the second tip, we reassessed everything, kind of bumped what we knew versus what was being gathered, what's new, what we knew and what is new. So with that, what is the next step? So we've got all these potential upgrades and avenues that we could change or adapt for our customers to become, well, more satisfied. So the next step here is deciding where to apply our action, or rather use our resources chasing a certain venture or upgrade for our business. So usually these types of adapting usually involves a lot of changes, and along with those changes are innovations, new technologies. And as you set these up, you're going to be setting new limitations, new boundaries. All of these are set, even either readjusting your scope on how much you can cover according to what your business can offer. So as you adapt your business to what your customers want, you may have to either select a very niche kind of a need the customers want, and then you adjust to that. Otherwise, if you just adjust to everything that they want, you'd be stretching yourself too thin. You'd lose your identity and you just fall back into the background. So you would this is essentially one good way of identifying what makes you unique in the market that you chose. So yeah, that's my take on our third tip, which is adapt.
Sa akin siguro, working on what you said, no, about innovations and like that. I guess one of the best examples of adapting, or in this case, not adapting. No, iba pa yan. Well, pwede rin yung card. But I'm thinking more about, let's say, the industry, no? Kunyari sa film and sa digital photos. Like, number one was Kodak back then, no? Sabihin natin 15 years ago, no? Pag sinabi mong film, photography, Kodak ang iisipin mo kagad. Now it's, naiwan sila. And they got left behind nung naglabas na yung mga digital cameras. That's one way na hindi sila naka-adapt, diba? Ang tinatawag doon is paradigm shift. Nagbago na ang mga needs or wants ng customers na tipong ayaw na namin magpa-print, ayaw na namin gumastos ng mga 6 pesos kada 4-hour film picture na papadevelop. Now we just want to take pictures and see it on our phones or our computers. No? And if ever magpapaprint ka, although meron pa naman mga meron pa, di ba? Nagpapaprint. Meron pa, di ba?
May mga printing shops pa rin naman.
May printing shops pa. Pero hindi na sila ganong kadami as before, no? Siguro din, ang bentahan ng film is para doon na lang talaga sa mga enthusiasts, no? Yung talagang gusto na makuha yung
texture,
yung quality ng film, no?
Yes.
And now kasi casual photography na lang ginagawa natin, lahat ng pwedeng picturean, pinipicturean, no? Hindi mo naman papadevelop, so okay lang. Pero pwede mo siya gawing wallpaper, pwede mo siya gawing kung ano gusto mo. So I guess that's one way of trying to adapt na hindi nagawa. But if sinalo nila yung digital photography even before, nakapag-adapt sila, they'd probably still be number one. Now it's either Nikon or Canon ang number one. And of course, Fujifilm, no? Sa consumer, yung mga Instax nila. So yun. Partner, ikaw, what's your take on this? Adapting?
I think this is very crucial, lalo na ngayong panahon na everything's just shifting to the digital world, diba? Kahit kami, alam mo, in our industry, na I never thought would happen. Seriously. Na kasi kami, pag nag-shoot ka, syempre, you need the camera, diba? Pag nag-shoot ka for videos, for commercials, you need a proper setup. You need those lights, you need those, you need those cameras, mga high definition cameras, ganyan. Right. Pero would you believe na ngayon ang mga shoot namin, ang mga interviews namin lahat, halos siguro mga 80%, ang mga shoots namin will be online. So, alam mo yun, we would help them set up what kind of angle, kung ano yung angle ng camera. Usually, they would have 2 cameras, parang ganyan. Pero everything's online. We don't have to go to the location. Alam mo yun, we just tell them what kind of lighting, anong mga possible na ilaw ang gagamitin, anong mga handphones na ang ginagamit ngayon for online shoots. Kasi ngayon naman, ang handphones naman, sobrang high definition din. Diba?
Even more than what you can show online, no?
Oo.
Mas mataas ang resolution ng phone camera than the actual video feed.
Oo. So ngayon, ako parang, I am just so amazed on how the shift happened. Alam mo yun? Kasi parang before, a year before this, I think hindi pa naman talaga ganun ka, yung mga online shoots. Pero ngayon, most of the shoots are online. Ganun. Oo. Tapos may mga clients ngayon na nagtatanong about having live videos like this, pero cooking show. So you would need software, like an app, like StreamYard is what we're using. Pero different companies, different clients require different apps. So alam mo yun, shifting to the digital world actually would really help us. So we have to adapt para hindi tayo makodak. Diba?
Makodak. Right, exactly. Diba? So yun, no? Okay. So I guess that's our tip number 3, adapt.
Yeah. All it took was one word, and look at all the amount of things that people need to adapt to, especially with the whole COVID still ongoing even up until this point.
Exactly.
Yes.
Is it ending soon?
Well, we can only hope so. We can only hope. In the meantime, we adapt.
So yun, I
Right.
guess we can wrap it up na, mga ka-entreps. No? Thank you very much for joining us today. And we'd like to thank our guest, Miss May Panganiban, no? For sharing how it is to put up a laundry business and actually who to contact if you are interested. Alam na natin sino. Just if you can, you want to rewatch, no, the episode to get your contact details. Nandun, pinost po namin. So yeah.
Right. And of course, we want to thank as well yung mga ka-entreps natin. Lagi natin kasama every week for 4 seasons now. Diba? Congratulations. Magkakasama pa rin tayo mga ka-entreps after 4 seasons. Ayan. So ano by 5th season, meron na tayong mga negosyo lahat na pwede nating ma-feature na rin namin sa EntrepRadio, diba?
Yun.
Indeed. Also, in the background, we would like to thank our production team. Ms. Karen Degilla, Rian Ruiz, Pao Castillo, Jeff Perey, Julie Brion, Rem Albandia, Jen Friolo, Diane Sarmiento, Gabriel Derek Schulz, Moises Ivan, Puja Idnani, and Rowena Pangilinan Tinillo. Thank you guys so much for working tirelessly in the background to keep the show going and flowing ever so smoothly.
And of course, maraming salamat kay Sir Choi, the Voice Master Gonzales, sa inyong pag-mentor, sa pag-inspire sa amin para magawa yung show na to. Kasi without him, we wouldn't have had the experience, confidence, motivation, and of course the inspiration to do EntrepRadio. So for next episode, we'd like to call out and invite yung mga entrepreneurs na yung mga gusto magtayo ng negosyo or yung may mga negosyo na kung gusto nyo po maging kasali dito sa aming palabas, EntrepRadio Online, just send us a message and tell us something about your company, something about your experiences, and we can have you as our guest for our succeeding episodes.
Also, if you are interested in becoming a voice artist yourself, just like all 3 of us here, certified voice artists, please consider joining the Certified Voice Artist Program, which is a series of online workshops created by none other than the voice master himself, Pocholo de Leon Gonzalez. These are geared toward to bring out the voice in you.
Okay.
All right. Also, we've got the Entrepreneur World upcoming along with the Entrep Academy, only here on VG8 Radio. I think we have that here.
Yeah, Entrepreneur World is every Thursday at 9 p.m. Usapang OFW po. And Entrep Academy every Friday 7 p.m. Yan.
Yeah.
So abangan niyo po yung mga shows under Entrep Media Network.
We're definitely growing, partner. Diba? Even before we reach our 1-year mark, we have 2 new shows under Entrep Media Network. Wow. Diba?
Galing, no? We're really expanding and reaching out to more and more people. No?
So partner pala, next week ang ating guest ay isang milyonaryang online seller. Diba? Ang taray. So, talagang yan, ang ating guest next week. Familiar siya kasi I'm sure dumaan na sa page ninyo yung mga live online selling niya. And na-feature na siya sa KMJS partner kasi nag-start siya sa online selling at ngayon marami na siyang napundar because of live selling at tuturuan niya rin tayo kung paano ba ginagawa ang live selling.
I-introduce ba natin siya, partner?
Sige, go.
O surprise?
Surprise?
Basta siya.
Yan.
So
So
yun,
next week yan, partner. Next week, 2 p.m., tutok lang kasi talagang marami tayong matututunan. Like, kay Miss May, ang dami natin natutunan today. And next week, online live selling naman.
Yun.
EntrepRadio Online.
So, sa pamumuno ng isa sa pinakakilalang influential speaker sa buong Pilipinas, Pocholo the Voice Master Gonzales, ma-inspire at ma-inform sa talakayan ng inyong mga ka-entreps sa online radio kasama ang inyong lingkod, Rene the Envoy Storalba.
And your one and only provider of entrepreneurial wisdom, your Mr. EntrepRadio, Stephen Chase Lemon.
And the only rose among these handsome thorns, Faith the Voz Pastrana. Ito po ay hatid sa inyo ng Creative Voices Productions, Creative Vision Studio, Creative Sound Studio, VG8 Radio, Voice from Home, at Voice Master Channel. This is EntrepRadio Online, the voice of
Filipino entrepreneurs. See you again next week.
Until the next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Inyong natunghayan ng isa na namang edisyon ng EntrepRadio Online. Samahan niyo muli kami sa susunod na linggo, alas 2 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon, sa paghahatid sa inyo ng napapanahong kaalaman sa pagsisimula ng inyong pangkabuhayan. Brought to you by Creative Voices Productions, Creative Vision Studio, VG8 Radio, Voice from Home, Voice Acting Project, at ng The Voice Master Channel. Inyong nakasama ang inyong mga lingkod na sina Rene the Envoy Storalba at Faith the Voz Pastrana. At ito ang
EntrepRadio Online,
the voice of Filipino entrepreneurs. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, EntrepRadio, and to always watch VG8 Radio.
EntrepRadio